Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Sorry, I was trying to do something there. I was trying to do something in the background. So good day. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
You muted my mic.
I did.
Oh,
I was trying
good morning,
to.
Vietnam.
I was trying to do that intro again.
I said to do. Hey, Bridget. Oh, sorry.
How dare you?
Bridget's watching yours, Barry. I don't know.
Well, that's always the interesting part, isn't it? You see where everyone's loyalties are. So,
No. We're laughing.
and they're more loyal to you than to me. Never mind. Hello, everybody, and welcome
to
me. I'm quite greedy like that. Hello, and welcome to a joint live stream. So we were out earlier, and now we're back. So this is a bit confusing because some people are in yours, some people are in mine. But hello, Liam. Good to see you, Liam. Hope you're well. Hello, Danny. I also hope you're well. Good to see you as well. Joe. Hello, Joe. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Okay.
Hello, Wilma. Good to see you, Wilma. Hope you're also well. And Bridget. Who says hi, Barry? And hi, Danny. Good to see you, Bridget. And I hope you're also doing well. Hello, everyone. 12 people watching. Not bad. Right. So I was trying to, so I created a new sort of standby screen, and in the background I was trying to get it uploaded and encoded in time for the stream to start, but it didn't work. So that's why we were late. But never mind. Although I think I've done it now. So if you hear my computer making loads of noise, then it's because I'm trying to encode something. 1080/30, there we go. Can you hear my computer? Oh, the fan's not on. That's weird. Normally when I'm encoding video, my machine starts going, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, so that's fine.
We had a shark attack in Australia.
Don't you get those
Australia, man.
Oh, in the city? What's a shark doing in the city?
No, that actually they
he was
found
driving a car.
They found sharks in the canals up here on the Gold Coast. Because obviously because of the
You've got dangerous spiders. You've got dangerous reptiles. Obviously, your roos are dangerous. What else have you got that's dangerous? People.
People. Mick Taylor.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name?
The most dangerous animal in the UK besides people is probably
cows.
Yeah, these chavs who walk around with these fighting dogs.
Cows.
So
cows kill more people.
Cows kill the most people, allegedly, yeah. But you'd have to upset a cow pretty severely to get stomped on, wouldn't you? Unless you were interfering with it in a way that is unnatural. But let's not talk about that.
Did you ever watch the Krypton Factor? Is it?
There's my machine going. There we are.
Krypton
Factor, yeah, I remember the Krypton Factor. Yeah, when I was a kid. Bridget says she's in both streams. That's all right. No worries.
Oh, we're joking. We're only joking.
One channel will get more than the other. It's fine. We don't worry about it too much. Although we did a poll once, didn't we? I won that poll. So what happened with the shark attack anyway? Well, it's not on our news. Sometimes it gets on our news.
Now, I'm gonna put my camera off because I dropped out for a second. Then
Yeah, no worries.
um,
You can go back and go away and come back in if you want.
no. I want to stay, but it's just
world news.
the Philippines. Yeah, the Philippines Prime Minister, President's been arrested. Yeah.
Oh, is he? All right.
Yeah, whatever his name
Fucking,
is. Sorry,
fucking
can't pronounce
psychopath.
it.
That guy.
Dutura. He looks like a psychopath too. Yeah.
Don't they all look like that in that part of the world?
Ah.
So in your area on our BBC News page, it says mass blackouts in storm hit eastern Australia. Explosive-laden caravan plot was a hoax, say Australian police. Second nurse charged over video threatening Israeli patients. And then there's a video. It says what Australia braces for cyclone on the east coast. But there's nothing about shark.
Oh, that's old. Shark attack in Western Australia. Yeah.
Well, two days ago, it says bodies found in floodwaters and troops injured in Australia storm.
Yeah, the Australian Defence Force troop carrier.
So I'm going to share this. There was an issue a couple of streams ago where I was sharing stuff on StreamYard, and it was showing on my StreamYard, but when I had a look on YouTube, the stream was basically showing a blank page. So if you can see it, or if you can't see it, then let us know. Let's see if I can pull up a YouTube. Oh yeah, it's sharing. Yeah, I reinstalled Chrome. That's why I lost my ad blocker.
Oh.
That one looks like she's about to do a breakdance.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel. Afternoon.
The first Beatles song to not feature John Lennon.
Well, that'll be all of them from 1981 onwards.
What was the first song, Dave?
The first Beatles song? Don't know.
John.
What was the first Beatles song?
Hard Day's Night?
No, they wrote together before they were famous, didn't they? So there's a load of stuff.
Oh, that's right. They were called something else, weren't they? They were called the Jerseymen or something, wasn't it?
Quarrymen?
Quarrymen, that's it. Yeah, Quarrymen. Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why they were called the
Quarrymen? Used to work in a quarry.
Nope.
No. John used to work in a quarry?
Oh, what? When he was 16? Yeah, we had slave labor back in those days. Yeah. No.
John Q.
That was the name of his school, wasn't it? Quarrybank High School.
Yeah, well, there was quarry in Liverpool. They're from Mersey, aren't they? Liverpool. They're Scousers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Him and John live in the same town. Or used to.
Suburb, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel.
Is this going to be a live stream where everyone's going to have their camera off? And
no, the only reason I had it off is because
you had it off. Just kidding.
Sorry. I had it off. Not
if you're going to do that, go backstage.
Hey,
you are a bit laggy, I have to say.
I knew. I said, like,
it's all right.
You're laggy too.
Am I? To you?
Yeah. To me, to you, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you do a max headroom. You're like.
Well, I'm watching you on YouTube in the background. Well, I'm not watching you. It seems okay on YouTube.
No, it's because when I play something.
When I did that stream, I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention. Normally, this is where I need a second monitor, isn't it? So I can have it on in the on the second monitor and keep an eye on what's shown on YouTube because I was sharing stuff and no one could see it. So that was the problem.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. But I've got my editing program, which I try not to try not to watch because otherwise I start editing because I know I need to get it done. I can't upload it until I get the net back. It just takes too long. What are you doing, Cat? Don't do that.
Well, I think we did a I can't remember exactly how long the stream was. In fact, you know what? It might have been that 8-hour stream that at the very end we had to can it. Do you remember? Due to some non-discrete WhatsApp messages or something.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to re-upload that. What are you talking about? I tried to re-upload that to my second channel because it was a good stream, and it was like I left my machine on for like an entire day, 24 hours, and it said something like 3% has been uploaded. So I just gave up. So we lost that stream, unfortunately. But yeah, it just takes ages to do anything on YouTube, to upload anything.
Because they do throttle you. They do. They prioritize you. They like you can go really quick because I watched a video on it because there was someone complained and said their upload speed was a lot quicker than what. But remember, they're encoding it, and you're not just uploading it to one spot. It's one central server.
Yeah.
You're uploading to 3 different servers. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because it uploads one and then it makes another copy and it makes another copy because if something goes wrong with the original, they always have a backup, see? That's why they guarantee your videos are safe.
Do they actually guarantee your videos are safe?
I don't think so.
Well, it's interesting because I told you I went to Westfield Shopping Centre yesterday. For those of you that don't know, i.e., only Danny. Do you remember that hard drive you recommended, the WD Black? So that went out of stock on the Amazon website in the UK. It's back in stock now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I popped in the Apple store in Westfield yesterday, and they had a 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte G drive. And the 1 terabyte, I think, was 100 quid. And the 2 terabyte, sorry, it was 89. It was 90 quid. And the 2 terabyte, I think, was 120. And I really want to get something that's 5 gigabytes or bigger. In fact, as I told you, I had my eye on an 8 terabyte hard drive. So, yeah, that was 100 and... Sorry, that was 200, I think, on Amazon. And that's also now gone out of stock on Amazon, on the Amazon website. So,
hey, Lewis.
Hello, Louise. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Louise, sorry, not Lewis. Sorry, I did say Louise. I said Lewis. I said Louise.
Can you get these people's pronouns correct, please? Daniel Ullock says, Danny is the hardest man in Australia. Daniel, you've misspelt hairy there. He's the hairiest man in Australia.
Probably. Actually, someone said this to me. She goes, geez, you got a nice beard. And the guy turned around and goes, not as good as yours. Oh, whack. There was a customer. That was the other day. I remember that. I forgot to tell you that one.
Customers, that's the thing, isn't it? Customers are allowed to say anything they want to you, but if you respond, you're in big trouble.
Well, I did say something which I can get in trouble for, but I do regret it, but not really. They came in today and the customer said to me, there's no bread. And I went, yes. He goes, you're not disagreeing? I went, no, because it's evident there's no bread on the shelf. Yeah. He goes, why is there no bread? I said, well, we've just had a weather event. Did you hear about it? You might have noticed there was wet stuff coming out of the sky, a lot of it, and wind. He goes, yeah, the cyclone thing. I went, yeah. So that's why there's no bread. He goes, why is there no bread? I go, are we going around in circles here? I said, they can't bake it. They lost power. He goes, well, I got power at my house. I said, well, go home and make some bread and bring it back here then, hey?
It reminds me of that Fawlty Towers quote where Basil Fawlty's talking to one of the guests in the hotel. He says, please try to understand. Oh, it's Manuel. He's talking to Manuel and he says, please try to understand before one of us dies. It's just literally like that. These people.
And I'm like, and then this guy just, like they hurt me too. I got hurt today. I didn't tell you that yet. Someone grabbed someone physically. I got no accidentally, but the customer grabbed a trolley and you see that.
What am I looking at? You got. Oh yeah. That looks.
Yeah, he grabbed the trolley and it ripped my finger back like that. It just ripped it back like that, and I think it might have split my skin there. And he goes, "Did that hurt?" And I went, "Oh God, if I could do something to you and make you feel like that, you've got to." But you know what? It sounds really weird. My nose is full up, Joe. What? Your nose is my hose is full up, Joe. What? That doesn't sound very nice. That doesn't sound very nice.
I don't know, and I don't need to know.
Joe, do you have an ice pack on your head? I'm just asking, just friend.
Yeah, Danny and I were just talking. We didn't watch the streams last night, and I was in and out of one or two of them.
I was at work. I was generally at work. I'm not at work now, but I was generally at work.
So,
I said hello, and Daniel said you come in late because that's when I had lunch. I had lunch and I can tell you straight away, I had lunch at 3 o'clock Australian time.
Why'd you have your lunch so late anyway?
Because I started 11:30 today.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same for me. If I'm on late, so I don't eat until around 7 o'clock in the evening. If I'm on earlys, I normally leave it until after lunchtime, midday to eat. And if I'm on nights, I normally eat quite early. So I eat like between 1 and 2 a.m. But I only eat very light, so I don't have big, sort of heavy grub at work. When people say, "What time do you have lunch?" and I say like 2 a.m., they're like, "What?"
Yeah, well, that's right.
It's so late. What's that?
Well, I'm not eating now. This is probably the first live stream I've been on. I haven't not eaten.
Well, that's a good excuse to tell everybody that I am now, as well as being on quite a serious diet, I'm also thinking about taking up running. So that was another reason why we went to Westfield Shopping Centre yesterday, was to go and have a look at running gear. Because about 15 years ago, I took up running because I wanted to get fit, but I wanted to see how quickly I could regain my fitness, and it turns out it's really quick. So if you do it in a sort of patient manner, so you don't just go out and try and run for 5 miles, you have to build up to it. Then it turned out after 3 months, I basically got my fitness levels back to where they were when I was a teenager. So I went to the Nike store yesterday. Didn't buy anything yesterday in terms of running gear, but I'll share the sneakers because I don't need new sneakers. But it's a good. We call them sneakers in my house. They're not trainers. My wife is not British, so
we call them sand shoes. Sand shoes.
Sand shoes.
That's it, because you wear them in sand. So basically, if you hear Barry jogging past you in the street, you'll hear. Barry didn't get it, did you? The Running Man.
Oh right, okay. I like that film.
You remember that film? Oh, it's great. You know who wrote the theme
song?
So
no, Paula Abdul wrote some of the music for The Running Man. Did you know that? Jerry Goldsmith. Did you know? Right? Don't know. Yeah, these sneakers,
Mark Ayers, mate. Mark
trainers,
Ayers.
Whatever. Okay, whatever you want to call them. Or in the UK, these are 135 fucking quid. But they look really comfortable. So I was talking to the guy in the store, and he was like, "Yeah, if you want to go running, these are almost softest, most comfortable sneakers or trainers, whatever you want to call them."
Fucking hell, you sound so old now, Daniel.
But yeah, I decided I'd rather not spend 135 quid on sneakers. So I went, I'll think about it and come back next time.
Do you remember when they first brought out those gel ones, the Asics gels with the Asics gel ones?
Yeah.
My mate got them. He stepped on something sharp, and it basically, the air. It was the Nike. Well, see, some call it Nike. It's pronounced Nike.
It's Nike, yeah.
Nike, yeah. So Nike, the air ones, and he stepped on a pin or something rather, and it made them not explode, but they pop, they burst, and
they do, yeah, and then they're cushioning. Yeah, that's right. the cushioning kind of goes down. Well, that's one of the criteria. So I've got quite a really expensive pair of running shoes I bought a couple of years ago, but I wanted to be color coordinated. So I was looking at all the stuff. Danny says she likes the color. Yes, thank you. Or Daniel, sorry, says I like the color. Yeah. So I wanted a whole load of blue running stuff. And these are kind of bluey green. They look a bit more green on the website than they did in real life.
They're peppermint,
yeah.
Oh, they look green. No, look at the green one on the other side. The other.
Well, my wife tried to make me buy those, and I went, nah. But there's no airbags in these. They're just cushioning. So I think
airbags are something different in Australia, but anyway.
Yeah.
How many miles per hour can you run with those, Barry?
I'm saying I am a fucking gazelle. See what I'm talking about. What a fucking leopard. Yeah. Go out for a fucking 4-mile sprint and bring down a fucking giraffe or something. What are you talking about?
Did you ever?
I just wanted some really soft shoes so that when I start running, they've got good cushioning. And those were the ones that they had in the Nike store. So I thought, well,
what's the fastest thing in the world, Barry?
Joe chasing a can of links.
No, an Ethiopian with a McDonald's voucher.
Fuck you now.
What's the second fastest thing? His brother chasing him.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, Ethiopians. I'm sure they eat food now. Do you know what? This is an innocent thing, and I was a kid when I said this, so I didn't understand. But I said to Mum, how can they be starving? They're fat. Because they have very distinctive bellies, which I found out later on means that they're starving. It's their body's swelling up.
Well, I've got a distended belly and I'm not starving. Yeah, this is the thing, Louise. Yeah, they're just hideously overpriced. But they weren't the most expensive in the shop. Like the most expensive pair were like 180 quid. I was like,
I also had the Asics. I was very much Asics. I was the Asics person. Or
well, good running shoes, Asics.
I used to have the ones that used to adjust them. The Asics adjuster or something. I forget what they were called. Oh, and the disc, Asics disc. The Asics discs. I think it was called Asics disc. Sure.
I had something called an Adidas One shoe, and they were really expensive. I think back in the day, I think they were like £150, but they had. So you had to put like a battery in the actual shoe, like a watch battery. Big, what the RS232 batteries, the big flat one, and it would adjust the tension. So there was like a little wire running through the sole, and it would adjust the tension. And they worked sometimes and not others, but they were really good.
But they're not Asics ones. I thought they were Asics.
Adidas One. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I think those are them. But I had these like maybe 15 years ago. They're not.
What shoe I always wanted was Converse.
So it was those, but I had them in a different color. I think I had them in green. And you press these little buttons on the side, and it adjusts the tension in the heel. And like I said, sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't.
Was it on the actual tongue?
No, it was underneath the shoe. It was in the heel.
Oh, there was a shoe that had a disc, and I'm sure it was called Asics.
I remember a Reebok pump sneakers. Do you remember Reebok pumps?
I had
like
those
on the tongue. They were quite good.
There was a video joke that came out on YouTube about those, and someone was pumping and like that. You can overinflate them, apparently, but I don't know. I think there was bullshit. I think.
Hang on a second.
I call bullshit because they would have a safety valve in them so they wouldn't overinflate. Still in the same place. Huh? So the last pair of shoes I bought was for work, and they're still caps. Nothing to write home. They're still cap joggers, I guess you call them. Oh, that's not really good shit to show. So these are my work shoes. So They're my work shoes. That's the size of my shoe, by the way. Just so you know.
What size is that?
That's a size 12.
Bloody hell! I'm only UK 8, so an American US 9.
So look, just to my head, that's the size of it to my head. See, look,
these are Mizuno volleyball shoes, which I bought in Japan.
Oh, they do not fit anymore.
They were quite cheap, and they're actually really good. But they're not running shoes. They're hot, for hard, obviously volleyball courts. But they're quite good, and I quite like them.
Really? Do you know something?
I have these, and I never wear them. These Vapor Max. The last time I wore these was probably about a year ago, and they look like they're going to be really comfortable, don't they? With all the airbags, and they're not at all. Hence
See, that's what I found.
But these are my most expensive shoes. These were £209, Danny. 209 quid. I can't even tell you what they are.
My most expensive shoes, I'm not. Oh yeah, they're the ones that they try and sell all the time.
But they're very light. So this is why I didn't need those sneakers yesterday. It's because I have these. These are.
See, that's the point. That's the point with jogging shoes, is they have to be light, so you're not drag. You don't cause.
This material is so weird. I mean, I've got a bouncy walk anyway, but I mean, when you wear this, it feels so weird under your feet.
What's that thing hanging off it though? Is that the laces, or is it some?
Yeah. No, they're just the laces.
No, they've got red tips on them. That's weird.
Yeah.
Different.
Well, they're supposed to be for high visibility, isn't it? But they're proper running shoes. So I had like a painful ankle, and I thought, well, I went to the Nike store in Nike Town in London, and I just said to the guy, "What are your most comfortable, softest shoes?" And he went, "Those," and he pointed to these, and they were 209 quid. And I went, "Well, I'll get them." And I don't wear them very often because they're fucking bright orange, and they don't really go with much. Yeah. So I don't wear them that much, but I was going to use these for running, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to get all new blue gear, I might as well buy those sneakers. But,
do people wear a lot of Lotto stuff over there? Lotto?
I've heard of Lotto. Are they an Italian brand, maybe?
Yeah, they're mostly football brand. Or
Danny says the most I spent on shoes is 30 quid. Really? Wow. I don't need super expensive shoes. I don't need them. I just want to buy a pair that are comfortable. And obviously I'm 49 years old now. So if I go running, I don't want to hurt myself. So my aim is to maybe run 3K. And if I can get up to 5, I'd be happy. But I don't want to get injured. So I'm not unhealthy. My job is quite active, not as active as yours, obviously, because I'm not hauling trolleys around or anything. But I do plenty of walking in my job. I try not to sit in my office too much, because that's the kiss of death, isn't it? When you sit in the office and you're eating biscuits or whatever, you're like, no, carry on doing this and I'll be dead soon. So keep mobile. And I usually walk around 10,000 steps per day at work anyway.
I walk 20 up to 30, 40,000, yeah. So I may or may not have spent at one stage of my life. I don't have these shoes anymore. 291.
No, I don't think so, Daniel. Daniel says hire Joe as your personal trainer. Nah, I don't think so. Joe says or asks, "Can I please come up? But would like the links, please, sir."
Have you drank any, Carl?
Joe, we have to be a bit mean to you and say that you were pretty wasted last night. So
that wasn't just a sheet. That was the whole fucking bedspread.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was more than a few sheets. To the wind.
I can't see Joe. Oh, because they're on my channel.
You might be in the other channel, Louise. We're streaming on two channels.
We have two channels. Yeah.
So we're live on my channel and Danny's channel at the same time. So you might be in the wrong channel.
You think StreamYard will fix that up, eh? But anyway.
Well, no, it's a YouTube thing, isn't it?
No, but we can see it. So or maybe what we could do is it
might be in your chat. That's right.
Maybe we should share this chat. I can do that. You have to.
Do we email him the link? We'll email you the link.
Who else? No on links. No card links today. Frank was. Yeah. He was. There's a reason for it because he was concerned for John and his cat. I only saw the arse end of that. Honestly, when I joined the chat and said hello, that's when I started watching.
I didn't really watch that, to be honest. I tuned out.
Mate, I care about people's animals. Like, I'm an animal lover and I have a cat too. So it doesn't matter if it's a cat or dog. I liked your video too, Barry, where they say to Shibu off the.
Oh yeah, the Shiba Inu, yeah. Yeah, I've had to do that in real life before. Chase a dog down the track.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, it's not good.
They freak out.
Well, you're the owner freaking out.
Yeah.
Like
they scream out and they try and call your dog and they don't come.
Well, they want to climb down onto the track and basically almost electrocute themselves trying to save the dog.
Well, see, that's what we're lucky in Australia. Our power lines are above.
So. Should we post?
Why did they do that?
We're going to have to post the link in 2 chats, aren't we? So
that's fine. If you put it in one, I can pin it on mine. So if you put it in the chat as under all of ours, then I just pin it. I'll just pin it.
I'm just going to email it to him. It's easier.
Yeah, is that? Yeah. But see, why did the UK go to a third line or fourth line for? Why didn't they go overhead pantographs all the way through?
Well, on the London Underground, the reason they got a 4-rail system is to stop the tunnel lining from rusting. So if you
because if they're up the top, yep, okay.
It's something to do with the polarity of the power, isn't it?
Yep.
So we have a positive rail and a negative rail. But I don't know why the National Rail doesn't. National Rail here just has a third electrical rail, so 2 running rails and then an electrical power.
But I have seen overhead power pantographs.
Yeah, we have different types of rolling stock here. So like some of the lines, they wanted to electrify the West Coast Main Line, but it costs too much
money. Diesel motor units. Yeah,
and if the power goes down, then the whole railway shuts down. So. Well, not the whole thing.
Where Heather
big sections.
Network. You got sections of it. Yeah. Where Heather lives in Adelaide, come here with Heather. They're diesel power trains too. But our new train system, they're CAF, French, aren't they, or Spanish, or something like that?
Don't know.
You should know what CAF is. They replaced the HSTs.
Joe says he's in a good mood. Well, I'm tired. I've got to work tonight. I'm going to work tonight. So I woke up.
I've got to go fight
early. What time are you flying your drone? You're going to get up early and do it in the golden, what do they call it? The golden hour, don't they?
No way. No. I might go out about 10 o'clock.
It's not too early.
Actually, no. But I don't know if school's back tomorrow or not, so I've got to be careful. I don't think so. I don't know. The L and the R from Newcastle to King's Cross.
Let's not talk about railways.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Whose channel are you on? Oh, that's right. We're on both. Why am I so hot? Why is it so hot, Barry?
Are you asking why I'm so hot? Or are you asking why I'm so hot or why the weather is so hot? Which one are you asking? Because I'm pretty hot myself. Daniel Ullock says...
Well, I just spoke about that. You said don't talk about trains.
When I was on the LNER, I'm just reading his comment. When I was on the LNER from Newcastle to King's Cross, all of that journey was overhead power. Because that's the East Coast main line. That's right. So the East Coast main line is electrified, but the West Coast main line, they wanted to electrify it, but it's not all electrified.
What is that Liverpool Northern or something? Northern?
I'm not sure exactly. The East Coast main line goes up via York and into Scotland. Into Edinburgh, Waverley. And then the West Coast main line runs through Birmingham up towards Liverpool, Manchester, and then to Glasgow in Scotland.
Because I've got to learn this when I come to the UK. I've got to get a train to Cornwall or thereabouts, the closest I can get to Cornwall.
Yeah, but it's all, you just do all your research online. That was the great thing about being in South Korea. Was just like it's two things, isn't it? It's one, you need to be prepared, so you like do your research, you learn what station or what lines you have to take to get around to where you want to go, and then when you actually arrive in the city, you try to get your bearings, so you start to remember where certain things are, and it's usually the main things, isn't it? So like in London, you know, like you can navigate yourself by the mainline railway stations. So if you're at a mainline railway station that's out east, for example, Fenchurch Street, then those trains from Fenchurch all go out towards the east coast, Southend, and so on. Whereas if you're at Paddington, they go out west. So that would be to travel to Bristol and on towards Devon, Cornwall, and so on. So once you get your bearings, you find it much easier.
Although someone said to me I should just either hire a camper van or buy a cheap one and just drive around because it'd be cheaper.
I don't know about cheaper. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got petrol. You've got the aggravation of having
petrol.
You have to get an international driver's license to do that.
I've already got one.
You've got to get used to driving in the country.
See, I'm not worried about.
And you're going to get lost, aren't you? You'll end up getting lost, and then you'll be like,
no, I have a GPS. I get GPS.
I like when you're on a train. I'm not being funny. Like, probably driving is cheaper, but when you're on a train, you literally just get on. As long as you get on the right train, you're on the wrong train, you're in trouble. But you're on the right train, then you can just relax, can't you? So even if it takes you like 5 hours to get where you want to go.
Well, what did the Beatles say?
Come on,
catch the last train to.
I don't think that was the Beatles.
I'll meet you at the station. I'll meet you at 4:30.
Daniel says there is a new route on train symbol, the mild main line. Yes, I will be familiar. I used the mild main line yesterday, actually, Daniel. I actually used the mild main line yesterday.
Was it the Beatles? It wasn't the Beatles, was it?
No.
Might not have been the Beatles.
It weren't the Beatles.
Oh, no, it was Reach the Sky. Sorry, pardon me.
Danny, I tried to change the title of your live stream on StreamYard, and it wouldn't let me for some reason. So your title is different than mine. Don't know what that's all about.
That's not the original song. That's not what I want. That's the last train to Clarksville.
Okay. And then
the Monkeys. It was the Monkeys saying it. Sorry.
I thought you were about to say Clarky. It was Clarky. Clarky, where are you?
I always thought it was the Beatles when I was younger.
And we need to know this because?
I like the song.
All right.
That's it. Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll meet you at the station. I'll meet you at 4:30 because I made a reservation. Where is Clarksville? Is that in the UK?
No idea.
US. The Monkeys, are they US or they Australian? US or British?
They're American. They're the American answer to the Beatles, weren't
they?
Okay. The Monkeys was a manufactured band, though. The real sort of competitors to the Beatles were the Beach Boys, the Americans.
Yes, they were. They were because they definitely were.
Because they were proper musicians.
They mentioned the Beatles mentioned the Beach Boys, I think, or one of the vice versa. No, it was the Beach Boys mentioned the Beatles or something. They crossed over a word song.
I think wasn't what's his name present? McCartney was present when they recorded Pet Sounds, something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The Last Train to Amarillo. Well, there you go. So I'm going to take up running, and I'm going to sort of get some running gear. But now I can reveal what I actually bought in Westfield yesterday. So it wasn't the watch I wanted because I keep talking about buying a moon phase watch. To So I went to the Swatch store yesterday. I just popped in to see if they had this, and they did. So I bought the Moon Swatch.
Did you stop, please? But see, hang on.
Because I actually have a proper Omega Moon watch. So I bought that yesterday.
You sure the monkeys aren't British?
One of them is British. Is not
David Jones.
David Jones. Or Mickey Dolenz, not British.
Because I was going to say,
so I bought a Moon watch, even though Danny's talking over me.
Sorry.
But I don't like it because it feels cheap as fuck.
It's a knockoff. Did you buy
I still want to get a proper moon phase watch. So let's put it on. I don't know where my analog is.
Did you buy it from a guy who opened up his check and get, "Oi, Gav, you want to buy a watch?"
No, it was the bird in the Swatch shop. And she was being overly helpful. And she went, I don't, if you need anything or you want to have a look at something, let me know. And I said to her, do you have the Moon Swatch in stock? And she went, yeah. And I went, could I have a look then? She went, yeah. And she literally she went away and she came back like 90 seconds later. And I just went, it's all right, I'll buy it.
Hello. I'll tell you what song I did. Sorry, I keep talking about songs, but I heard it on the radio when I come home tonight, Barry, and I love this song.
I heard it on
the girl from Pasadena, the girl from Ipanema.
Pasadena.
That's a beach. We said Beach Boys. That's what I said. The girl from Pasadena.
That's well, me and my wife, we love bossa nova. Me and my wife, the only musical crossover that me and my missus have is we both really like bossa nova, which is like Brazilian samba with jazz, fusion jazz. But it's not very fashionable these days. And the girl from Ipanema is the bossa nova standard. It's a great song, but it's really complicated. Like musically, it's really, really complex. Yeah,
it's samba as well, isn't it? It's samba and bossa nova.
It's samba crossed with sort of fast jazz, trad jazz.
Yeah. Do you like I was gonna say, do you like grown men? Do you like grown men naked?
In fact, I've still got I've just realised I've still got the plastic on
that. Do you like Elvis Costello or Burke Baccarat?
You like gladiator movies, Johnny?
Ever seen the grown man naked, Johnny?
So I bought a Moon Swatch yesterday, and I regret spending the money because I don't need it, and I still want to get a proper moon phase watch, a mechanical watch. But I have a real Omega.
Makes you look dapper, Barry. Makes you look dapper.
I don't like it.
Oh, you like the Velcro things, not the metal things.
No, my proper Omega has a metal bracelet. This one has got.
Because
this is what the astronauts wore, isn't it? So the astronauts had the Velcro strap over their space EVA suit.
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
Because their pressure would drop as they come to Earth, I guess. Yeah.
Well, there was a story, wasn't there? So they had the Speedmaster was Velcroed to the outside of their EVA suit, and then next to it, sort of with sellotape, they attached the flight schedule. So on paper cards, so they would know the timings of where they needed to be in various parts of the moon. And one of the astronauts was flicking through the mission plan on his wrist on the moon, and then all of a sudden he came across a Playboy centerfold that somebody had inserted in there. True story.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
did you send link to Joe?
Yeah, I emailed him the link. He's probably getting himself set up.
Priming himself up.
Probably. I'm about to say that. Yeah. It's probably firing on all cylinders as we speak.
Chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell you what that song. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can smell your food. That's what you can do. You can smell food.
I'm hungry.
No, I got lollies here somewhere.
So I've ordered a new computer as well. I'm in a spending I'm having a spending frenzy at the moment. But I've ordered a brand new iMac.
Please, sir, I want some money.
Will be better for live streaming. But I've up-spec'd it. Yeah. So it will take a couple of weeks to be shipped from the slave factory in China, probably. But I have ordered and paid for a new iMac, so I'm getting a new computer.
Really? Did they not have them in stock in the UK?
Yeah, but you can only buy like the standard spec. If you start changing the specifications, they come custom. Don't they? That's what I told you last week. I actually went to buy the Mac Mini because I couldn't decide whether to get the Mac Mini, the Mac Studio, or to go for an iMac. And I decided because
you think they could just have a standard one, just upgrade it for you in the UK?
Well, yeah, you can do that. The Mac Studio I want, by the time I'd added a monitor, would have cost like $5,000. So the iMac, I think.
Are they all in one? Are they all in ones? Are they not all in ones?
The Mac Studio is not.
I used to hate those screens. Oh.
2,300 I've spent on a new.
Those big, the big C. I don't know if they'll CRT or whatever they were.
Received my new keyboard to go with it, so I ordered a new keyboard.
So you like a mini keyboard?
Yeah. So I really like these. I've got a Ducky keyboard at the moment. That's what I'm using. I think this is the Aurora or something it's called, but it's not quite a mini. I think it's a 60% keyboard. Have you got a full keyboard with a number pad? Yeah. You got a number pad on your keyboard?
Yeah, I've got. I'll show you mine. I'll show you.
You show you yours. Keyboards. I'll show you mine.
My keyboard's a bit bigger than yours, but yeah, just no.
Yeah, but I've got a bigger top.
No. Yeah, it's a shame you wear it on your head, but anyway.
Yeah, thanks.
Got that. Yes. No, I'm joking. Anyway.
So the color scheme of this keyboard is called Daybreak. Daybreak. It's like a dark blue with sort of greeny yellow accents. And it's got no number pad, and it's really small and compact, so it's a mini keyboard.
Excuse my messy ass, everybody. Sorry.
Messy arse.
Messy ass.
So this is a Ducky 1 keyboard, mini keyboard, and it is it's got Cherry MX brown switches. Yeah, that's too big for me. It's very colourful, but
that's good when I'm editing, and I can adjust my volume by just press wrong side. No, but I can make it smaller. Just
you can do some.
My volume there. That's the volume.
This one's got RGB as well, but I'm saving it. I've unboxed it, but I'm saving it for my new computer. So obviously, my new machine will come with an Apple keyboard, but I like the feel and sound of the clicky.
The Apple keyboards are really light. Really, there's no noise, eh? It's just. Yeah,
well, really there is, light. But they're very low. They've got low profile keys, haven't they? They're not bad to type on. They're not terrible. But
that's a Corsair, Daniel.
Something a bit more substantial.
So my
Corsair keyboard. Why didn't you get a ROG keyboard? Because your stuff is ROG.
Like Corsair. Right. My motherboard's ROG. My case is Corsair.
Sorry about
that. No, that's all right.
Sorry about that.
My case is that's fine. The Republic of Gamers is the one for the that's what ROG stands for, by the way, everyone. ROG stands for Republic of Gamers. Yeah, it's good. They're good quality, and the best thing about it is that I can take the keys off. But the keys will come off, and I can clean the board.
Yeah, the keys.
And they're not very.
These ones as well.
Which is good if you have a Gingy.
Well, this is it. I mean, these ones you can change the switches over. So if you don't want browns, you can change them to reds or whatever you want.
So these buttons that well, you can't see it now.
It says made in Germany.
Side.
You will ask the question. Sorry, but you can change the switches.
They like
quite easily.
I've never done it. I've never actually taken the keyboard completely apart because.
Oh, I have.
Oh well.
I accidentally jizzed on my keyboard once. I'm not joking.
Something.
I'm not joking. I accidentally.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've got one one.
So I had to take it apart and
key
wipe it down. So yeah, here's my key cap remover.
No, that's because you want to hear my keys. Ready? I'm going to press my key right now.
That's
You
it.
hear it.
I ended up with sticky keys. That's right.
Can you hear my key?
And a lot of things were quite sticky that day. I can't hear it.
My that's right. My keyboard. I'll show you. My keyboard. You can hear me typing because that's just my style of typing. I'm very heavy typist. But if I press the keys, you can't hear them.
Well, so that's why I like the brown switches.
Very subtle.
So the reds are quite clicky. The blue are clicky, but they've got like a 60% travel. So you can push the key down 60% of the way down before it actually clicks. And the browns are clicky, and they're quite soft to type on. And I'm quite a keyboard masher as well.
Hey Frank, how are you, mate? But like, I don't know if you can notice this or not, but look at the X.
Hi, Frank.
See the X? The X is rogue. It just changes randomly by itself.
Why the X?
I don't understand why. Look.
Yeah,
see, look, the X is just, it's the only one on the keyboard that's rogue. It just changes by itself.
That's weird. What the fuck? Why the X though?
So
why not any other key?
I don't know. Well, because X, you know why? It's a gaming keyboard. I've got the gaming thing. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, well, you can, you can set these up with custom profiles for the RGB, but
yeah, because it wasn't
the same with this one, Frank. These are Cherry MX brown switches, and the keyboard I'm using now are MX brown.
So the reason I like the bigness is because, I used to have a Logitech one that used to be separated like that. Hello.
I'll bring them back. Yeah, go on.
I used to have the Logitech one with the separated keyboard, like it had the QWERTY on this side and the LM.
What's the point in that? Is it supposed to make you type faster or something?
Yeah, no, it's a natural posture. Hello?
Okay.
Echo?
Mike?
Oh, cupboard. Yeah?
Oh, Ricky. No, man. What?
Ricky said I was Ricky called me boring. Ricky called me boring on Crazy John's live stream.
You're definitely not boring, son.
Well, I know people who are.
Are you still on it?
No, I'm keeping away from the. I'm keeping away from the
did you wake up? Did you wake up with a black Joe?
Keeping away from the calling. My God.
Yeah, Danny. Yeah.
Did you wake up? Did you wake up with a? Did you wake up with a bit of a headache, or?
Yeah. So apologies to everybody out there. Well, no, calling and links doesn't mix.
You didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock.
Keep getting, Jen.
Yeah, it was not good, Joe. I'm not being funny. I don't mean to be rude to you. It was not good.
He turned in
It was slow moving. I thought a slow moving train wreck. Into the tunnel you went. Boof. No more carlings for you.
Definitely not.
No. Channel says don't buy any more of them coins and stay with them.
Was it you drank a funny potion? You turned into Jekyll and Hyde?
It was too strong. It was too strong for you.
You were just incoherent. I know you normally are, but you're more incoherent than usual.
What was the strength? What was the strength of the carling?
4.%.
4.0.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's your problem.
That's double the links, isn't it? So that's why.
Yeah. Double the links. Oh, bloody hell.
And I had links on top of it before that.
You've been mixing it.
Frank says you need a damn good spanking.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to give him a good spanking, all right.
As long as people have
Yeah, do a raw on the old botty. Make sure you're.
I'm looking forward.
Did you say raw dog?
Yeah. Slap that ass.
I was out,
It's going to be that red. It's going to be that red, everybody. It'll glow in the dark.
Fucking baboon horse.
That's it. You're not going to be able to sit down for a week there, Joe.
Fucking hell. No, I'll have a big indentation in my head.
Do you know what? I'll tell you something. I don't know if you've got multiple names. If your mother calls out those multiple names, you know you're in deep doo doo. So I used to get my full three names.
Thank you, Barry and Danny, for sharing the link out. Thank you for that. I will behave myself.
Okay.
It's still young. The stream's still young.
Exactly. Yeah. We're only going to go live for an hour anyway, so we're going to end it in 2 minutes.
Well, I want that. Oh, Barry, thank you for coming up on chat on me live.
Eh?
Anyway, yeah. you know I don't come up on your panels. You know the reason.
I know. Well, you do unless it's private.
Well, I'm not going to do a private with you. No offense, but I'm not going to do a private with you. I don't want to engage in gossip. I don't
want to go in there. I'm going to stop doing that now.
Yeah. Anyway.
If I do a private,
let it be.
Well, no, you see, the problem is, Joe, that I did say this, didn't I? So I said that I wanted to use my Patreon account more. So I've got a Patreon, which you can follow it for free. You don't need to pay. And I was going to do some private live streams, sort of backstage thingies, and then post the links in Patreon. So anyone who wanted to sort of find the link would find it in Patreon.
Sorry, I've just realised something, Barry. I'm just gonna clarify something for everybody.
Go on.
I am wearing a white T-shirt, but it is clean underneath there. Just saying. Thank you very much.
Controversial. That's not like you, Danny. It should be controversial. Yeah.
Well,
so
that person's not off limit.
So I decided not to do the backstage private lives for reasons, and I'll leave it at that. Yeah, because there's nothing. Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we'll leave it there. But
I'm not going to say more than that. But
Patreon thing, I have gone.
I'm just going to say something. If you go to a private show in Australia, it means something completely different. It's a lap dance or something, isn't it?
Well, yeah, backstage, private, after stream, whatever you want to call them. Although it wouldn't be an after stream. But no, I'm not going to talk privately with you because there's reasons.
We're not gossiping.
Plus,
Disappear for 2 hours.
I disappear for 2 hours. Is it that long?
You got beamed up to your
you weren't actually on your own live stream yesterday. I mean, obviously I was in the chat at the beginning, but you all had your cameras off again, so I just turned it on.
I understand.
Well, I don't find them interesting. You're on a video stream, aren't you? So I've got your camera off.
Well,
so in other words, So
I don't mind if you're doing something.
It's a podcast. It's a podcast. That's what a podcast.
But you see, when you go away from your streams, you're just wasting your free StreamYard hours.
Yeah. Like I say, from today, I'm going to change a different stream, a different kind of.
Going to become a different. You're going to become a new man, are you?
I want to be a different person.
Well, you were a different person on the old Carling. That's for sure.
I think the Carling switched me like.
Well, we've already established when you change your tipple, you become a different person. Yeah. Because it used to be the cause that made you go mental, wasn't it?
But the thing is, Jennifer, when I went to bed last night, well, this morning, I should say.
6 o'clock this morning, you went to bed. Didn't get up until 2.
And holy $10.
Well, I was trying to change my sleep too, because I'm on nights tonight. So I went to bed about 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, I hope you have a good day. Barry, I'll be thinking about this.
I'm used to it by now.
Well, Barry's been doing it for years.
What happened to Danny? No, I was worried about Danny with a cord cut, I think.
How did that go, Danny?
Okay, so I do have some videos coming out soon. I took a lot of videos of that. Like it wasn't as bad. I never sensationalized it. So that's one thing I want to make clarified first and foremost is we had a tropical cyclone heading towards the east coast of Australia named Alfred. It was a Category 2 cyclone. It did downgrade to a Category 1, and when it hit land, it down low to a tropical low. We had winds on the coast of 155 kilometres an hour, and we had winds that was at 135 kilometres an hour. it brought down trees. It lifted some people's roofs, and we had to, and then by the time the wind died down, then rain happened, and we had 250 mils of rain in the 12-hour period, which caused localized flooding in my town, and some of my parts of my town are still cut off.
You're the river burst its banks, isn't it?
So well, I can say I don't care if you know where the river is. It's the Tweed River. It burst its banks. So yeah. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's Joe's next. There's Joe's next live stream name.
Can somebody just screenshot?
No, see everybody out there.
So I did sustain a little bit of damage to my property.
Links.
I can claim it because I lost food in the fridge because the power went off for so long. And we did the front steps a bit rotten. And I just found out too, Barry, that my truck had a leak. So, nice. Oh, that's good.
Doesn't really work.
Microphone disappears.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You need my It's a wonder Apple hasn't come out with a stronger one because they're pretty good with that.
I think it's the way my setup is. If I change,
you need a green screen. You need a green screen behind.
Well, that's too dark. The background is too dark.
Yeah. Pack the links.
So yeah, I just noticed this today too because when I went through the floodboard, obviously.
Oh, we're in 1080 by the way because I'm still paying for StreamYards. We're in 1080 at the moment, just so you know.
Oh, I'm not on 1080 though because I had to.
You turn your settings down.
Oh no, I am. Oh no, I haven't. That's why I'm jumping around. I'll put mine down to 720.
Yeah.
It does. It's negligible. I haven't actually got my light on either, so that's pretty good. Oh, nice.
That call is still trying to come back.
Yeah, there's my light. So yeah, I only noticed this today is that water came in when I went through some water. Water came into the inside the ute, and then basically the truck, and it's still wet, and my tint on my other side it's gone warped. It's heated up. It's caused a like a steam effect inside my car because it's obviously when it's hot today, it's obviously caused the water to evaporate, I guess, and it's caused so I need to get that fixed. So there is flood assistance. I have to apply for it and just say to them. I'm always truthful with them. I say, listen, there was water that came into my car because of the rain, and I can ask. They might fix it up. They might give me money to fix it up. They might not. But I have to claim some of my wages because my company won't pay me unless it's a natural disaster, which we weren't. But if anyone wants to look it up, look up the Gold Coast, and you'll see that Surfers Paradise has lost 80-something% of its sand.
Really?
So basically, there's high-rise buildings, like we're talking high-rise buildings in the Gold Coast, like and then you look the beach. They're right on the beach, and the beach is gone. It's lost. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's actually on the BBC website.
Yeah.
Ex-cyclone Alfred erodes Australia's Gold Coast beach.
Yeah. So there's it. And the winds were that strong that they pulled trees over, and all you could see was the root system of the trees. Amaral and the sniffers.
Yeah. Look at
that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so they're high rise, and that's what it looked like.
Beach erosion at Gold Coast, Surfers Paradise.
So the seas eroded all that. Bloody hell, man.
We'll see. They reckon it's going to take around about 10 to 15 years. Yeah. I'll be careful with that one. Oh, that's BBC. It caused sea foam. Sea foam is when it's been really churned up.
So that's the flooding. Yeah.
Yeah, Harvey Bay copped it. Harvey Bay got Harvey Bay, which is just above Sunshine Coast. They got 700 millimeters of rain in a 24-hour period.
Bloody hell!
That's
Look at that.
That's almost a meter of rain. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
me
destructive
house.
winds.
Look at the state of me house.
That's a Brighton. Yeah, that's a Brighton.
I was
Brighton
looking
Beach. Yeah.
going. I wish.
Tree there, the trees that come down there. See, look, pulled up by the roots. Look, that's in. Yeah. That's not my
Yeah.
hometown.
So yeah, no, we're yeah. Well, we were. I was aware that he was kind of serious.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I had a
Oh yeah,
damp
I've heard.
bottle.
I've heard them. Yeah, I have heard of animal sniffers. Yes.
I had a bottle. You know, in Britain now, you said when you remember last time we talked when the storm was storm.
You do get strong winds there. Don't get me wrong. I know because you're on the coast,
really
especially
got
near the
attacked
coast.
now.
You do get.
Especially in Wales, bless them.
You do get strong winds, but
What?
you're very rocky. Strong winds.
Well,
Who's
on
rocky?
the coast.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that. Sorry, a different kind of Rocky. Sorry.
He got attacked. He lost his power. Everything was off.
Oh, you mentioned something, Frank, last night. True Love Ways. Is that the one by Buddy Holly that you're learning? You're going to play? That happened to be my wedding. Well, when I was married, it was my wedding song.
Really?
True Love Ways. Yeah.
I wish
Holly.
I was there.
We didn't have a wedding song.
Frank's happy, but
Well, I've been married twice.
I would love to be living closer to Frank.
We had a divorce song.
I'd love
you?
to go and listen to
Fuck off.
So long.
We like-
Well, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Yes.
Yeah. It's got a lot of change keys. Yeah.
I'll be the person at the ball that's keeping the ball count up.
Hopefully you play it faster. Hopefully you play it fast. You upbeat it up. I think someone else did it. Didn't Cliff Richard do it? No, not Cliff Richard, was it? Yeah, he did it. Cliff Richard did it too. Yeah. Cliff Richard did
Six
True Love
round.
Ways as well.
Bless you.
Oh, that song too.
So how come you like the girl from Ipanema anyway? That's like I said earlier. That's a really complex song.
Well, because I watched the video. My friend, we used to do. You've heard of Trop Fest? Have you heard of Trop Fest? A small film festival.
No.
No. Well, it's in Australia. They've got a small thing called Trop Fest, and it's a short film competition. And anyway, my mate was doing a video, and it was just the girls. It was the girls having a party, like with alcohol, and anyway, he just put that song in the background. And I went, "Hey, welcome back." And there you went. And he just played the song, and I just liked it. And I also like I just gone bloody blank.
No.
I like Burke Baccarat. I like songs by Burke Baccarat, and I like damn it, I've gone blank. I can't think of his first name. Humperdinck.
That's happened to a lot of people lately.
What's his first name? What's Humperdinck's first name?
Engelbert.
Engelbert.
So thank you, Martina. The A section melody is based on a simple repeated melodic cell. So I'll start on the note G, descend down a third to E, and descend down a step to D, and then repeat that pattern in this syncopated, lilting kind of melody. That pattern of a third down and then a step down is repeated in.
I like the translated version though, Barry. I like the English version.
So now it's
The English version is good.
And C.
A guy sang
That
it.
little melodic pattern is transposed again. So we.
But this
finish
video
out
is
the
quite good
phrase
because it
with an
goes
E
on to
down a
explain the
third to
complex
C,
musical
down a step to
arrangement.
B flat, and then finally
And I
resolving
can't
to a
read
C.
music, but I can understand how complicated the song is.
Oh,
So yeah, me and my wife love
This
bossa
idea of
nova.
taking the same pattern but then moving it around in the key is called a tonal sequence. Sequences are a very powerful tool for developing musical
no
ideas.
problem, you know what I mean?
They're why the word Gloria has so many syllables.
There we are, Danny. Antonio Carlos Jobim.
You also probably know this little number.
Oh, yeah.
A very cool thing about the Girl from Ipanema is that it's built entirely from sequences.
Yep.
Every bit of the melody is either a repetition of something that came before, or is itself the start of a new sequence, which is useful because repetition legit.
Anyway, we don't need to play the whole video, but yeah, that's a really good video that explains the song. It's very complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's bossa nova as well as samba mixed up. That's I'm sure of it.
I don't have time to play guitar, Ricky. To be honest, I was telling Danny earlier. Like I haven't touched my guitars for a couple of months because I'm just busy working.
I need to
live streaming or
retune mine.
doing stuff. Yeah,
I gotta retune. I gotta
I did say I was going to buy myself a new tuner. I do have a tuner, but
I
wanted to buy a new one.
Ricky,
do you know how to tune by ear? I can tune by ear.
He goes to work.
I
the
used to be able to. I don't think I could do it anymore.
You can get one on your phone though. They're not.
I've got one on my phone. The Fender app comes with one. Yeah.
Yeah. I got one from GU Guitar
Fender
Unlimited.
Tune. Fender Tune.
Guitar Unlimited. And what's the other one? There's
Yeah.
Guitar
no, I just don't get time to touch them. So I've got my guitar. Well, my Fender is in its case, so I don't keep my Fender out. But my other guitars are sat here on guitar stand.
But the reason I got to retune it is because we're changing seasons. When you change seasons, your strings because our weather.
Well, that's also another thing is I can't really put them in the bedroom because it's too the atmosphere is too moist in there. Moist, is that a word?
Yeah, moist.
The humidity is higher in that room, so in here
that's moist.
So it's drier. So even though the temperature fluctuates, it's less.
Yeah.
Well, because mine also hangs up by its neck, which some people like to do and some people don't. You're not supposed to. So I've got.
You can. They do that in guitar shops all the time. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah, but you're not supposed. It's not good for your arm. It's not.
No, the only thing is you have to adjust the tension on the truss rod.
So,
yeah.
That's right, the truss rod.
But I've also got my wall. I can't show you because it's in the bedroom, but it's attached to the wall, the hook, and then it's got another two things that hold it like that. So basically, I can sit it and cradles it. So.
Well, I've got just small guitar stands, but my Fender is.
I do.
My Jaguar.
Well, see, that's the thing too. Is that I know people like I don't know. I'm not an expert on guitars. I don't claim to be an expert on guitars, but I didn't know. I'm
just a very bad.
No, but like I thought you were supposed to have them upright, but then obviously when you're in a case, they're lying down. So I don't know if that makes a difference with guitars. I don't know.
No, guitars, no. Unless you're somewhere, living somewhere where, like for example, water damage, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
So, like if you got flooded, then that would damage the instrument. But most times they're salvageable, so you don't have to worry about them too much. Modern guitars are not bad, and some models of guitars are quite well known for going out of tune. In fact, Fenders quite often will go out of tune. So if you play quite hard on the string, if you strum the strings quite hard, or you use a lot of vibrato, so you're pitch bending a lot,
whammy bar,
you'll go out of tune quite easily,
or whammy bar or tremolo, That's what mine does because it as soon as I use the tremolo a lot, hammer downs and hammer ups, they don't put the string. They don't put.
Well, the last time I touched my guitar, I was actually learning or teaching myself by ear to play a Beatles song, which was it's a George Harrison song actually. If I needed someone, and I had a capo on, and I was But it's really, again, that's really the fingering on that is really complicated.
Danny, can you not put that on without getting a straight? What a brilliant song!
I have to go to the for that.
The first song I learnt to play was Wonderwall. I know it sounds stupid, but it's the first one I learned.
I fucking hate.
I know Oasis. I know everyone does.
With a passion,
but they're a lot more richer than me, mate. They're a lot more richer than me.
I've had
I do. I use I do my
No
my
offense, Frank, but I'm not lubing up my guitar. Certainly not lubing up my nuts.
Hey, I tell you what,
No, but you
Alison,
do.
I-
You bridge
Oh,
nut. You
no.
bridge nut. Yeah.
Thank you, good
Your
lad.
neck.
So I like your stuff.
Mine's
I do
bone.
like-
On my Fender, it's bone.
Mrs.
You can get plastic ones and all that, but you could. I put
Mrs.
graphite
Yeah.
on mine.
Well, I've got an
I
Epiphone
think it's
Casino,
graphite.
and it's quite a big guitar, but it's very good for feedback. So if you put it close to your amp, it kind of you get all that
Distortion.
quite good.
Distortion.
Yeah, or it sounds like you're out of
yeah.
tune. So when you come up, when you step away from the amp, you sit there and you strum it, you think, no, I'm still in tune.
See,
Cool.
I used to be a bassist in a rock band, right?
Did you?
Back in the day.
Really?
I did.
Bassist in a rock band.
Bassist, no, electronic bass.
Really? What's me play keyboard?
I'm a keyboard person now, but back then in Walls End, I used to have, when I was let's get it right, when I changed from
You might say transition then, weren't you?
Right, right, Barry, you knew what I was going to say, but I'm saying this politely, so it doesn't affect
Did
you.
it out.
Did you have the
Basically,
change?
I used to play electronic Fender precision bass, right?
Oh yeah, precision bass. Yeah.
Yeah, Fender, and it was £789 when I sold it. I sold it for 700 quid.
Wow.
But when I first got it, it was just over £1,000 with a guitar. Well, I changed the strings out. I put black strings on it. And sorry if I'm boring. But then I went on
Sorry.
show music. I got it, show music. Exactly, Barry. And I went on the keyboards. And I've stuck with keyboards.
Tell us another one.
And I'm talking about years and years ago.
I mean, I had a keyboard when I was a sort of teenager because that was kind of my thing. And then when you become when you get a bit older, you become 14, 15, 16. Everyone wants to be a rock star. So you obviously progress to the guitar. But like a lot of people in my school played musical instruments. So I don't know about you, but a lot of them played violin. We had a kid in our school who played saxophone. A couple of them played trumpet. So it's quite a musical school. But I never had the confidence.
And he had a guitar for you. Somebody tried to sell us a guitar in the world. Or was it him? I said, oh, no, I'm trying to sell my bass, man. So I got an Epiphone. Have you heard of that? Epiphone.
Yeah.
I've just said I've got an Epiphone Casino.
No.
They're nice. Yeah, they're nice.
Try to sell me one of them acoustic.
Slash.
Well, I used to have an Epiphone Dreadnought, which did I sell it?
No, you're talking big money with them.
No. It was a cheapie. It was not expensive. It was about 200 quid.
I think Ebenezer. Is it Ebenezer? Is it another
Ebenezer?
Oh no, Scrooge on a boot.
Well, the one I wanted to buy was a Takamine Japanese guitar because I know that Bob Dylan used to use those guitars. But yeah.
We learned to play keyboard. I'm not expert at keyboard. I can play piano a little bit. So they're vice versa. They had a Korg. And that was 488 key. Yeah. My mate had it. Is it the 303 or something? Yamaha 3.
Bobby's had enough of me.
808. Is it 808? Is it 808?
808.
808. Yeah. And he still got it. And you know how much they're worth now? They're worth a lot of money.
Fucking true.
Didn't Elvis have one like that? That's Kurt Cobain. That's what Kurt Cobain had. Yeah.
Look at that guitar, man.
That's the same as Kurt Cobain's, isn't it?
But yes, Danny.
Yeah. 808s. They're worth a lot of money now.
You used to give me the whole show for nothing.
And if you got an 808, you can make any 80s song. Is that the same as Kurt Cobain's guitar?
Nope, that's the same guitar that John Lennon uses on the rooftop in the rooftop concert.
Oh, really?
And in fact,
no, that's right.
The strap is the same strap that John Lennon uses on the rooftop.
Kurt Cobain had the Jaguar. Didn't he?
Yes, the story. I've told the story quite a few times. I actually bought that guitar by accident. I was perusing the guitar website, and I didn't realize I was logged into my PayPal account. So I added it to my basket, and then I clicked checkout because I was going to see if I could get a discount code. And he said, we have processed your order. I'm like, hang on a second. What? I think I've just accidentally bought that guitar. So I think I spent 1,200 quid. Yeah. So I thought, well, I can cancel it. And then I went into the settings and there was no way to cancel the order. And it literally arrived next day. So when I opened it, I just fell in love with it and thought, well, I'll keep that.
Yeah.
But I keep saying to my missus, if anything happens, she'll get good money for that guitar. It's worth 1,000 quid. And I barely play it.
Well, I'd rather you buy a guitar that's worth that than buy that fucking watch you were looking at.
Fuck you, John. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I regret buying the watch. Yeah, I do regret buying the watch.
You fucker.
But I would say, well, I said, didn't I, in a live stream, I'm in the market for a new watch. I'll wear it at work.
Well, it's look, because look, I've never seen it on your list yet. Because look.
Yeah.
You went and spoiled yourself.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a bit of a treat. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the old.
Oh, yeah, you said I'll watch
I tell you what.
I keep all my watches. I don't collect watches, but I keep them. So. No,
Did you get your mouse? He did get his mouse. Yeah, he did get his mouse.
Hold on, get me links.
Did you get your mouse, Barry? Is it going flat? Oh, my headphones are going flat. Bloody hell.
You going flat?
I've never worn a watch.
No, my headphones are going flat.
Since I was,
You've never worn a watch? Seriously?
No, I don't wear watches.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I did, Bridget. It's only a cheapie.
That's why I can't keep up with the time. The only time I've got is at the bottom of the screen.
Did you get your mouse, Barry?
Yeah, I've just said I did.
Yeah. You used to
I
watch
did.
me
Sorry.
links
Yeah,
to
I just the sound just dropped out because I lost the headphones.
There he is. There he is. And there's Joe as well.
No watch.
What's that? What's that black thing on you?
What?
What's your tattoo? I didn't realise you had tattoos on your arms there.
Well, Joe Rogan said to Elon Musk, he goes, "You're not wearing a watch."
And
And Elon Musk goes, "No, I don't need a watch. My phone tells the time."
Scorpion.
I thought, fair play.
What I'm doing there? Is the money or not?
Oh, getting your tattoos out for the lads.
Hey, Spike.
You got a swastika on your back though, haven't you, Joe?
Oh, fucking
and a national front tattoo on his belly button.
I tell you what,
How old are you, Joe?
One of the worst scenes in an Australian movie besides Bad Boy Puppy. Don't go there. Is the Romper Stomper Steam in the gutter, mate? Where he goes, oh no, American History X, the gutter scene where he stomps on the head. That is the worst.
Spike. Hello, son.
Hello, Spike. He's a bit
Spike
dodgy.
or both. Oh, dodgy Spike. A dodgy Spike. That's a hangnail, is it?
He's a good man. He is a good man. I thought of him a lot.
No, we're joking. We're only joking.
I know, but
Yeah,
Spike is a good person.
Yeah, we never
said he's talking up a bit and he doesn't give any shit.
You're placing yourself, aren't you, Joe?
I'm not going to spoil your challenge, idiot.
I'm just, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's no offense, but it's a bit annoying now. Yeah.
I've got back up the camel's water.
Piss water.
The camel's water. Piss. Camel piss.
Well, Danny, I didn't want any more calling for me because I drank 4 cans of Lynx and I drank them 4 calling and that was hot. It just went straight mead. And I was a cunt. A real proper cunt.
What?
Like I'm only so
what?
I was a proper naughty boy then.
What? No joking. Where did you find that?
I can't say. Somebody just sent it to me. I won't mention the person's name.
Hey, I'm a naughty boy anyway. But you know.
I don't think it said naughty. It said boring.
I think I
got accused of being boring last night, didn't I, Ricky? Cheers.
You what? You got classed as being boring?
Ricky said I was boring.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Hello,
Hey,
Tracy. Who's a...
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, there's more Tracy there. Oh, Tracy's
All
daughter.
right. Oh, I read that right because I was going to say because that said all right, Ricky. But when Ricky says all right, he spells it R-I-T-E. All right, all right.
Ricky is a good lad in proportions. He's a bit like
He's
me.
up north, isn't he? Ricky's up north, isn't he?
It's just banter, I think. Just don't take him too seriously. It's fine.
Who's Benjamin?
It's like everybody's trying, you know. You've got your about good.
I actually bought a new mouse mat to go with my new mouse, but I'll open it when I get my new computer.
My mouse
It's just a
is
black.
better,
It's just
saying.
black.
What was that, Barry?
Looks a bit sticky. Your mouse.
I said there's no mouse. There's no sticky mouse. No.
Well, yeah. No, it's just a mouse mat, Joe. So nothing.
Somebody must know it's got me right ears burning.
It's only a tenner.
Mouse mat. Oh, I'll get mine for now. I've got that little chibu.
What the hell? You're going to get your what out?
You've stolen it. You've stolen that mouse mat. I think you've stolen that
I
mouse
didn't
mat.
use a mouse mat because it's this mouse, you see.
mouse did
This
you get,
is
Barry?
a Logitech G240, which is smaller than my current mouse pad, which may also have received
Well, this is a Dell.
biological contamination. Just saying.
Because I'm running Dell tower, so I've got.
So I bought
Dell.
that mouse, and
I
I
had to
bought
buy
that
this
mouse.
separate. And this keyboard, I had to buy this separate now. Everybody.
I would say pickled, Frank.
Dell keyboard.
Is that a wireless keyboard, Joe?
Yeah.
So you
Obviously,
could go for a smoke, take your keyboard with you, and you could still type into the chat, couldn't you?
I couldn't put my headphones on that high.
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
See, thank you for that.
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
got the mouse as well.
Joe unplugged. Joe unplugged.
He's well, I was just about to say he's not the only one with a few wires unplugged and even crossed. Some of the wires are crossed.
But I still reckon it's they're very pickled. Yeah, very pickled.
You're not wrong there, Bridget.
I could have my mobile phone there as the screen.
Hey, we could slice up some cucumber and some eggs.
Oh, Sue.
I see.
Pickled. Hey, Sue.
Oh, and there's another sweetheart there. Join the gang.
Where's
Whose
Daniel?
gang? My gang?
Daniel's probably turned the stream off now.
He's probably going for a bat. He's going for a bat.
He's gone for a whack.
He's gone. Oh, bang.
Oh,
Oh, my bang.
his fucking tea towel is probably going to
And he's not the only one.
He's gonna. Hey, it's almost like a that. Don't you? Oh, I thought it's a bulldog. All right, I thought it was the golden eye symbol then.
You're talking about keyboards and stuff. This is. I don't really. I tend to have like cafe jazz on in the background when I'm doing something on a computer. Or there's this lady. Quite like her channel. Jazz Jane is her channel. I think she's Korean. But
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Why would? Do you watch anything Caucasian?
She's really
Barry?
good.
Just saying.
she's really good.
I just thought.
So I listen.
Barry,
I'm
do you
not
know
subscribed to her channel, but I listen to it occasionally.
Barry, do you know what the three pedals are on the piano?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The one on the left is the left-hand pedal. The one in the middle is in the middle, and the one on the right is the right hand. No,
One is a
You've got
sustain, one is a mute,
hold, and mute. That's right.
open. Yeah.
You've seen the same video that I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I
Daniel's
learned
there.
piano, Barry. I learned
Yeah.
piano, that's why I did.
Daniel was in fact
Daniel's there.
doing what we suspected he was doing. Yeah.
I thought more Daniel would have been up on the panel.
I hope I don't get copyrighted. for this
Yeah.
shit.
This sounds like something they play in like Marks and Spence back in the day.
It's cafe jazz. I like. Well, it's Muzak,
More
isn't
like
it?
Phoenix.
Elevator music. I love it. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Do you know
So that was
Hey,
that was
Gareth.
Bill Evans.
Ah,
I'm a huge fan of Bill Evans.
Borada, Gareth, Borada.
Pronounder. It's good afternoon.
Hey,
Is it Danunder? Is it? Oh, well, it's morning for me. It's morning for me, Barry. It's
Danny, can you stop
2:48.
talking over Joe? Joe is desperately trying to say something. We won't be able to understand it.
I'll translate it for you.
What did you say, Joe?
What's coming up, folks?
Here's Joe.
Who said the word pickled?
Here's Jenny.
Jenny's in there.
Understand
I work as a cleaner. So everything shines.
you do the I remember the
Yeah, that's funny, that. I've got a stitch too.
You stick on the Phoenix man, you suppress it.
Medusa.
Exactly on the door. Then ding ding. And there was this little tune.
You know what? It's okay, Joe. When you
can take you away, but you can't take them out with you.
wow. I'm a wow man. What was that song?
I have no idea what's going on at this point.
Take us in the way. I tell you what, I'm going to come
I'm a wow one. Yeah, well, I'm a wow one. I can do what I want.
Wild woman.
I'm a wild woman.
Wild woman. I would do that in the outback.
I would do anything for links, but I won't do
No,
that.
I won't. You could.
Actually, I was just thinking about the lights on the dashboard. It was only yesterday.
Yesterday.
Right, I'm going to make a coffee, so I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
Yesterday, I had a few brain cells that just ran away. I drank some Carling and I lost my way.
Danny, I'm going to put you at number 1 in the top of the pops.
You've been naughty. I found out you've been naughty last night.
Naughty?
You're upset.
Because I believe in
links today.
Oliver Reed. Oh yeah, Oliver Reed doing that song. Funny as fuck.
Yeah. No, I was honest. The past couple of years I've been concentrating on things.
Bang out order.
Bang out order. Oh, no.
Yeah, I did. Barry, sorry, Barry. Frank, I was actually gonna clip it because you're going, shut up, Joe.
I went to him. How long?
And you go, Joe, I'm trying to find out what's happened to John's cat.
I've been worried with John's cat. Sorry, no.
Carly's yesterday, links today. Pickle me kidneys or something. You right, Joe? You were to mute yourself. It went quiet.
Because I'm going to make a roll up and that.
He's back.
That'll give you the break.
How's the budget? How's your budgies?
Budgets are still smuggled in the cage.
Still smuggling in the cage.
I've got a budgie. Come on, I took that off.
I've got to do a remix of that song. Yes.
Can you remember what you're doing?
Drink some Carlings and my brain was slayed.
Remember the first song you done for us, Danny? Remember, people loved that, but the new one,
I've still got it.
You still got the
because Frank's Frank's probably in my chat. Because Frank's Blue is in my chat. Yeah. Because we're streaming on two. So I can show his. We have to show.
14 flapjack.
Yeah, I told you I was pretty serious about this diet.
£3
That's £3 for a fucking flapjack. Sounds.
Barry's eating the flappuccino.
Flappuccino. People ask the question.
People.
So yeah, I haven't eaten at all today. So I'm having a
I'm hungry.
milk chocolate coated flapjack made with deliciously chewy rolled and whole grain oats.
What's that?
That sounds like that sounds like something
Wheat bread.
that sounds like something that's going to make you shit for an eye of a needle.
I was doing that yesterday evening, I tell you.
Oh, damn it.
I don't know what I ate. It wasn't me. It wasn't.
It
me
actually
that
looks
tore
like a
my
fucking
teeth.
turd. That's how those turds you have when you've been eating seeds. It's not good.
Gosh, bro.
But it doesn't taste like a turd.
Well, no, it doesn't taste great.
Not far from it.
Can't eat them like how tried them. Remember that other ones? They were Rice Krispies, man. What were they called back in the day?
LCMs.
Oh, they were like Rice
Right,
Krispies.
Chiquita bar.
Oh, I used to love them. I can't remember what the name was now. Right, I'm going to give you as a break, gentlemen. I'm going for a cigarette. What's this?
Take your keyboard with you.
Sorry.
I didn't ask what stuff to do.
No, Barry doesn't like the was it the what were the ones your wife put onto you, Barry? Fuse bars or Roos bar or something?
I was on Huel for a little while.
Oh, Huel makes you hurl.
Not good. Was not good.
Like
Really
in cardboard.
Are them the supposed to be the energy ball things?
No, it's just a high protein, low sugar bar.
Oh, dear me.
So it's got like less than 1 gram of sugar. But it's not,
Well, I'm keeping up calling.
I think this is like 17 grams of protein or something.
Really destroyed my brain.
What destroyed your brain?
Call.
Right, because you thought they had no left in the shop, in the back. Had them in the back of the shop.
Right.
Well, what made you buy a calling anyway? Was that all they had left?
No, it's because I went for the links. Right, and there was none in the fridge. And I went, wasn't he calling? It says no. But there was in the back, but they hadn't put it out.
Oh, okay. They should have known you were coming.
And hey, come on, you can take the piss out of the links. We can't take the piss out of the Jew. You can take the piss out of everybody.
You can take the piss out of links, but you can't take the piss out of links.
Never sober without good reason.
Oh, seriously.
There you go. There it is. Reet. There you go. There's his Reet. He's going to go out. See ya.
Right, I'm
later,
going for a
cardboard.
cigarette, Danny, and while I'm away, you can play the first, remember the song you done for us?
I haven't done the song yet.
Oh, what a coffee.
Hold on.
We can make one. We can make one. Hang on. Let's go.
I think I've
Oh,
just...
no, the original one. The original, I thought you said you had it.
No, I want to make a new one.
Oh,
I think I've just about done that intro, the new intro. So
you're going to make a new one. Why I, man? Why I, man? Joe. Go on, I tell you.
Oh, it's not working now.
Just don't get copyright straight though.
So
No. You can't get copyright strikes for or
Right,
you can.
I'm down for a smoke, you know. Just do you know. I'm gonna go there and take a sample.
like
What?
Exactly.
That intro is 256 meg. That's why I can't upload it to StreamYard.
Well,
200 meg you limit to.
so I use all that space up, do I?
Who?
Exactly. Wait, hold on. That catches in 3 weeks later.
2 in 40 minutes. Don't go shopping for trousers, whatever you do. How can I reduce the file size on Handbrake, Danny?
I don't know. That's a Apple product. I don't know. Can't remember.
No.
Yeah, Handbrake. Go for Handbrake was
That's in 1080. I wonder if I can try and
Yeah, put it in 720.
Let's see. 720 60. I don't want it in 60.
Danny, I'm going to give you a little bit of a little bit of thing. Why don't you put links on the wall was all mine, the links was all mine. There you are, a little bit of intervention there.
Private chat, Danny, private chat. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, no, there's nothing there. Shit, bugger.
Oh, I've done a, my standby screen, Frank. I've just done a new one for my new channel. That's all. It's very similar to the old one, but I can't upload it to StreamYard because StreamYard has a 200 megabyte limit apparently for videos.
I'm writing the song. Yeah, I use VideoProc. Yeah, VideoProc, that's another one. You can use my VideoProc if you want, Barry. I paid for it. So.
I'm just using Handbrake.
Oh, I can't show that. So VideoProc is good because you can convert YouTube and...
I think he's done it. Right.
By Jinkies, I think he has.
By Jove, I think he's done it. Oh, 73. Oh dear. But it's in 720 though, that's the problem.
Yeah, I just use... Yeah, I paid for VideoProc. I got a that obviously has been deleted, damn it.
Well,
But I can do
add video clip. Encoded. Oh, it's uploading. I'll give you all a sneak preview. Joe's wasted.
Yeah, I know. $99 links on the wall. Now he's on the floor. He drank one down, swallowed it down. Now he's on the floor again.
You know what you should do? You should put up that big no drama sign when he comes back. No drama.
Why do you go backwards for? Why do you go from H.265 backwards to H.264? H.265 is a better format, Gareth. You can have more information on a H.265. Gone with the wind, gone with the links.
No, it's a bit, I love Joe, but it's a bit much sometimes.
No, he's good. Good boy.
I'm worried about him.
He just needs...
He seems to be regressing back to old ways, that's all. And we love him, and we care about Jan as well. But yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that on a non-live stream. Well, I don't think I'll be buying many of them. Well, I'll give you a preview of my new standby screen then. It's very similar to my old one, very similar. But the icon in the middle rotates. That's all it is. But for some reason, it was 270 megabytes. So I'll probably play that before the start of the live stream next time, instead of the old one.
I never used this one before, an AI song generator, so... Oh, fucking hell, no! Oh, no! It's gone, fucking hell. Sorry, I never used this one, but oh shit, how do I fucking play it? It doesn't make music, does it? How do I play it?
It's only 3 o'clock in the morning where you are.
Yeah, Rich is now.
Well, this is one of the reasons why I've upgraded or I bought a new machine. My machine is more than capable of video editing, but yeah, I need to learn how to use Final Cut Pro, which I have. I have it, but I very rarely use it. So I can learn to do more editing on it. I can edit on it. I can use the basics, but I want to use like effects and stuff and transitions. Do some video titling. Yeah, so I need to learn how to use it really. The free DaVinci is good, but I don't have the time or patience to learn it. So, no. Dodgy Spike says, "Did you know that you can get a metal case for your Moonwatch, Barry?" I did see a video about a watch guy doing something with his Moonwatch. I don't know whether he was putting it in a metal case, but I actually have the real Omega Moonwatch, which I've had for a long time. It's not a recent purchase, but it is a genuine Omega. It needs to be serviced, and I'm terrified to take it to get serviced because I reckon it'll easily be north of $1,000 to get it serviced. And there's a scratch on the glass, the quartz or sapphire, quartz sapphire. So yes, so that'll be another £500 or £600 easily to get the glass replaced. So you're looking at two grand for a service, really, is what I'm looking at. So I haven't taken it in to get serviced, but I want a moon phase watch, so I will get a mechanical moon phase watch. But that was the first thing I said to the woman in the SWAT shop yesterday. She gave it to me, and I went, "It's fucking light, isn't it?" It's light because it's made out of plastic.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I'll keep my camera off.
Welcome back.
You're going to keep your camera off?
Welcome back.
I'm going to keep everybody off.
You get sausage roll, it's cool down now.
Wait, what? Hey, what?
You're eating a sausage roll. I think you should turn your camera on immediately. Now we can watch it.
You didn't see my fucking ugly fucking gravestones.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Ah, you motherfucker.
He's still got teeth. That's just a bit.
A little bit, John.
I was watching videos recently, Spike, about a guy who buys watch parts on AliExpress. So, like, he buys them all. So he'll buy the movement, he'll buy the case, he'll buy the hands and the dial, and a few other bits and pieces, and then he'll literally just sit there and build his own watch. And I've thought about doing it, but one, I don't have the patience. Two, I don't have the space to do it in my flat, and three, I'm married, which is just forget trying to do anything fiddly. And when you're married, you know, my wife is just like a tornado. Every time she comes into the place, the room, she's just she takes over. And before you know it, there'll be yoga happening. It's not good. But I would like to build my own watch. But nah, can't do it.
You can't what? You never got the time, man, buddy.
Well, that's the point. You build your watch. You've got the time. You make the time.
No, you got the time on your wrist, but you have never got the time in a person to do something.
Well, I've got one of my work colleagues. He paints Warhammer. Do you know Warhammer, the game?
Yeah,
he paints the statues, the figures you can get in that game. And sometimes he brings them to work. So if he's on night shifts, he'll bring a figure in and then he'll sit there and paint it. And he's really talented. He's very skilled at it. And he showed me one day his sort of paintbrushes and his technique and everything. And it's so fiddly and time consuming that I said to him, I said, well, I'd probably only be able to do that for about 2 minutes before I picked the figure up and just launched it across the room, because no, I'm not really into stuff like that. I don't have the patience for filling around. So no.
That was a waste of time. I'm just getting wrong again.
Was that the sausage roll?
What a sausage roll, like?
No.
Get it through your neck and eat it now. I've just done it.
There's another cyclone. There's another cyclone happening, but it's not going to come here.
I'll see download for a bag of scampi shortly.
There's a cyclone Jude happening in a hurricane Jude in South America at the moment.
What? Tell you that.
Not for us. Not for us.
No,
I've lost another subscriber, Danny. I've lost 3 subscribers today.
Hey, it's funny you should say that. Guess what? How many I've lost? 3 as well, Billy.
Really?
3 subscribers that unsubscribed from me.
Don't know.
Have you lost? I haven't lost. I don't think.
That's actually 3.
Yeah,
Because the last night,
Yeah, no, I sometimes find that. I'll have my the person's come back. Somebody playing games.
Shoot you.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I will go live and I assume people get a notification, and then they remind themselves, "What the fuck am I subscribed to that channel?" And then they just.
Well, I'm still sitting on 514.
Oh, thanks, Spike. Appreciate it. It was Spike who subbed. Thanks.
Jen, guess what?
Yes, it does.
I've lost 3 subscribers. How many have I lost? 3. It's weird, that. That is very weird.
Just one.
What do I use?
It's just YouTube, isn't it? Well, Danny, you need to tell you can publicize your 500 subscriber live stream now, can't you? We haven't got a date.
I don't know. No,
But Danny's going to do a 500 sub live stream at some point.
Yeah. So we're going to have room for 10 people if you want to be involved in it. By all means, if I know you, I'm calling out. I'm calling out who will know the invited. Obviously, obviously, I would like Frank. I would like Frank there, Barry there, Laura there. Kel will be there.
No, there's a person that don't know for ages. She'll probably read.
I nearly mentioned a name then. So I wonder if that person will be present, but they won't. Anyway.
Yeah. Obviously. 60 away from 7K. Wow, go Gareth. Woo-hoo.
Really, Gareth?
Wow.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, you can do your 7K live stream.
No, there's another person. I think the world of Gareth. I love watching stuff.
There's always one of the piss and trough trying out, do you? No, joking. I'm joking.
Well, I mean, that's one of my sources of frustration is just how slowly my channel is growing.
Gareth,
it is growing, but slowly.
Fair play to Gareth. He uploads regularly on what?
That's right.
Instagram as well as YouTube. All right. And he does interesting stuff, like he does caving. So that's a very neat niche community.
Me and Gav, I know what Gav is up to.
Mate, you know what? At the end of the day, I didn't think I was going to reach 100. You know, like someone told me, they said, once you reach 100, that's your first hurdle. And then once you reach 500, it's really hard to get to 500. And then after that, it just will go off. It'll take off. Because that's when YouTube starts to sit and go, oh, wow, you know what? This guy's got something. Let's go push.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I just got to upload.
Yeah, well, we were saying this earlier when we don't go live anywhere near enough, and my one of my colleagues, he's got a very big YouTube channel. When I say big, he's got 100,000 subscribers, big channel.
Wow.
And he was telling me that the secret to his growth is just YouTube Shorts.
Oh,
and that's something that I keep saying I'm going to do, because you can do it on StreamYard, can't you? You can cut a live stream up and just pull out the key bits from a live stream.
Yeah, you can now. Yeah.
So that's something I might look into doing. So just do a load of shorts based on recent live streams.
I do watch a lot, Gareth. So You do get a heartbeat from me. What do they call them on Instagram?
I've never done a short before, but
I've got a couple of shorts
Right.
on my channel, but nothing spectacular, nothing worth watching.
Yeah,
I've
I've
never done
got-
shorts. I don't like
I've got
shorts. 'cause
two
it's
short. Well, the thing is this, right? We all say we don't like shorts, but when we're sitting on our mobile phones and we're bored and we like watching, you realise you watch about 50,000 bloody shorts before you've, like honestly, if you're on the toilet, and you're watching YouTube shorts, mate.
It's crack cocaine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's mad.
Because it goes for what?
This is one of the shorts on my channel.
Was it the rain? Oh, yeah, when you're going down there.
Well, I quite like it because I edited it to fit the timing of the music.
Oh, I've seen this one, Barry. I did watch it. I'll give you a like.
Right, on full screen. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Some shorts annoy me, but yeah. I hate the ones where they say, watch this and you're going to see something you don't see. It's clickbait. I don't clickbait myself, so.
Louise Summers says, yeah, people now want short 1 minute jazz, easy to scroll through and watch. Yeah. I think it's even shorter than a minute. I think like 30 to 35 seconds is the sweet spot. You can do a clip that has just 30 seconds, just enough so that when people are scrolling through, they'll watch the entire thing. Then I think really that's the winner. So yeah,
I can't write a song because I can't find the bloody program I use.
What do you mean you can't find it?
I can't find what program I use.
One thing I don't do is TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. There's too many idiots on there and youngs.
Well, I had two things with TikTok. So I installed TikTok on my phone, and then one day I sat on the sofa about 11 o'clock at night, and I was still scrolling at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I thought, that's not good. And then the other one was some girl on TikTok said she basically accused somebody of being racist against her because she's Japanese. And all I did was point out in her comment section was that Japanese is a nationality, not her race. So therefore you can't be racist against somebody on the basis of their country. Yeah, a country is a man-made thing, and a race is your biological race. And I straight away got a ream of abuse in the comment section, and I had to block her. And I thought I can't deal with these idiots, so I just I deleted my TikTok account and removed it from my phone, and I've never gone back to it. So yeah.
Well, you get a lot of haters on there, and people trying to encourage you to do the wrong things where you don't do, and I don't know what's going on.
It doesn't happen as much lately, but we have people who come into our stations to goad members of staff into doing something so that they can post it online. And I'm sure that happens in your workplace, Danny, supermarkets and such.
We had a guy walking through the other day, and he's like, my company's name, look at this, look what they're doing to us again.
Really? Oh no, you see these young girls on 16, 17-year-old girls, and they're on the escalators going down like that, and you think you can fall down the escalator doing that. Fucking hurt yourself. And they're like that, and they got their pouty lips doing the old duck face, and you think, yeah, whatever. But it's a generational thing, isn't it? That's what it is. So. But TikTok is not good. No, it's not good.
I don't know what the craze is. We'll ask some big pouty lips. It looks like they've been stung by a wasp.
It's not attractive at all. It looks pretty ringing to me. No. False eyelashes, big filled in lips. It's not.
Oh, Botox spray.
Well, there's Botox, and then there's looking ridiculous. Yeah.
Everybody's trying to get a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Barbie doll. What with the horses? Look at the ones where it's got their huge horses, and I think they're shooting about this big, massive horse, and I think. And they get all this Botox.
You shouldn't be looking. What are you doing? You shouldn't be looking at it.
What?
No,
Big
I look at some of these teenage girls, and I think to myself, I'm old enough to be your father. I'm old enough to be your grandfather.
Do you know what?
I try not to.
I'd love to be the granddad as well, Barry. You know, I tell you what, any of my kids ever turn out like that, I'd be ashamed of it.
Well, this is it. You know, like there's a lot of I call it peacocking. So, like at the weekends where I work, you see a lot of the teenage boys. They've got all their designer labels on, and they're obviously trying to show off. You know, they've saved up money from their pocket paper round or whatever, and now they're showing off because they've got a pair of Versace jeans or whatever it is. But the girls,
Nauticas.
Yeah, well, the girls, they basically dress like hookers. I'm not exaggerating. They dress in a way that's beyond. Like they just wear their underwear to go out shopping. It's crazy. I was out on the station and a woman came up to me and sort of tapped me and said, "Excuse me, have you seen that woman over there?" And I looked down the platform and there was a woman who looked like she was naked. So I said, I said, I think I'll go and speak to that lady, make sure she's okay. And as I got closer to the person, I realized she had a body. She was wearing a full bodysuit, covered everything, but it was the same color as basically her skin. So from a distance, she basically looked naked.
But it's like you see the front and the back.
And I was disappointed because she was wearing something.
It looks like they've got knee clothes on you, so you can see every part of the body. What's wrong with that? It's to me.
Well, the times we live in, though, Joe, you can't. If you start sort of saying these things, then women get upset, don't they? The feminists are like, "You're just a misogynist. You can't tell women what to wear," you know. And there is an element of truth to that, you know. But
well, it's a fashion now, isn't it? It's the same as some of them get
dressing like a prostitute is not attractive, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, how you, man? Those ladies out there, young ladies.
Oh, I know what prostitutes dress like.
Howie, man, you don't do that, and then as soon as a man, I'm not saying not me, I would never think, I don't think of children like that. But if a man came along here, a coloured man, and tried to touch you up, then you'd say, rape. Well, you not think you're in culture.
Well, to be fair, Joe, I've never been accused of rape.
No, neither have I, and I would never ever be.
I've just got a notification. My Mac's been dispatched.
We've got all these young'uns that's coming across on both, man, Barry, now, and them won't think now.
I know.
And we're not going down that. Not going to go.
No. I don't mind talking about it. There was a thing, like there was a soundbite on one of the news programs late at night, and it just said, it basically said, if you import third world people, you get a third world country. And that is essentially true, isn't it? You know, if you import people into your country where they routinely sexually harass women, then you don't be surprised when they come here and they do the same thing. They behave in the same way.
Well, the thing is, though, some of these are like, they get them from young'uns, they're up to 20 years or 23 years old, man. Them people are not thinking of, right, the war-torn countries. Yes, I'm sorry about that. But your government's doing it. See, Danny just goes off there if you can't
Don't talk about this.
I know, John. But the thing is, when you're standing there and one of these people of a boat walked along in the country where you live, or part of the country, and touch you up, and you're one of them.
Don't make yourself a model if you're a potato.
Expect it. Because these people won't think twice about touching you.
Podcast of the Lotus.
In the subject, anyway.
Anyway, yeah. Like I said, I don't mind talking about it, but it's very emotive.
No, it's depressing because I wouldn't.
So apparently, my Mac will arrive next Monday. So that's good.
Child or anything, never. I'd go to prison for somebody like that. I'd kill them if they touched a man like that.
Well, they just arrested somebody, didn't they? Somebody who was stupid enough to post their hate of Israel all over social media, then decides they're going to come across the English Channel on a boat.
We see in the news channels this year.
And the police have now picked the person up.
I notice what they're always saying now.
We got big laws.
It's not
business for a bit
terror-related.
anti-Semitic
Don't think that's not terror.
anti-Semitic behaviour. Big fines, massive fines.
Well, one
Jail
of my
time,
members of
yeah.
staff was being verbally abused a couple of months ago, and the person was a teenage yob who was just fare evading, basically, just fare evading, and
Well,
just went into a load of anti-Semitic abuse, and it was shocking, you know, because my colleague's not Jewish, but now they're so used to being fed this stuff on social media, or they see it on the BBC, and it becomes normalized, and now that's the new abuse, is to
it's a
call,
new thing, right?
yeah, and it's shocking.
It is shocking, Paddy, because you know, back when I was a young, you never seen the way it is this country now. When I was like 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, but it's shocking because many British and Allied people died during the Second World War to fight fascism, and it seems that we're now back in that place. Just it's a different form of fascism. Now we're in a religious.
Use out all of yous out there that's listening and lurking, right? Where is the respect? Where is the respect? Because there's none anymore.
What? That's right.
Respect me.
Back to you, Danny.
Back to you, Danny.
Me?
Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. No, fuck you, asshole.
I can't find this bloody app.
I'm not sure, Frank. I can't remember where I heard it. I don't think it was on that. It could have been.
Got to nip out. I'll be back if you're both still live.
Well, we're on until Danny's going to bed, because we were only going to do an hour, really. But
we've done 2 hours.
Yeah, it's not been too bad. Need to get ready for work in about 5 hours.
Have another sleep, man. Go have some more sleep. Not even if it's an hour sleep.
I'm not very good at napping. If I nap and wake up, I'll feel worse. So just stay awake.
Do you ever fall asleep on the train? I do. That's the trouble. I have to set an alarm.
No, never felt.
No?
I've only ever fallen asleep once at work during a night shift. When the station's closed, I hasten to add. Many years ago, because I had flu. I went to work with really bad flu. I had a fever and I felt like death, and I went to work anyway, and I was shivering and sweating with this fever. And as soon as I shut the station, I went back to my office, and I just, we have these big 24-hour chairs, so I just reclined the chair backwards, put a coat over the top of me, and closed my eyes. And I woke up about an hour and a half later. Luckily, nothing had happened, but I was like, "Fuck me, I'm never doing that again."
I've never fallen asleep at work, but I've nodded. I've been
tired many times.
I'm loving that background there, Danny.
But I got tonsillitis once, which I've only had one. My tonsils are very small. I've never had them out. And I was talking to my No, I still have them. I've had tonsillitis 2 times in my life. That's it. And they won't take them out unless you've had it 2 times in a year or something.
See you later, Frank.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I've got.
He's got to practice for a song on the weekend, I think. So, or today, something. We'll get to learn by today. I was talking to my late grandmother on the phone, and I said I don't feel too well, Anyway, I kept dreaming that she was talking to me, yelling at me, and that was her yelling at me, saying, "Wake up! Where are you? Are you there? Are you there?" Anyway, I woke up and I was on the floor, and the phone was beside me on the ground. And I went, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And I realised that the fever caused me to go into a sleep. So it does that. Your body, you got to listen to your body because. Yeah.
Well, so like being a shift worker, there's a difference between being fatigued and being tired.
Yeah.
So being tired is you don't get enough sleep, or you've had a heavy meal, and it makes you lethargic. You feel tired. Your body feels tired. Being fatigued means that over a period of days, you just get more and more. You lack energy. You can't think as quickly. You can't react as quickly.
That's me today. Yeah.
Your appetite changes. You might not like you drink loads of coffee or whatever it is. I don't really do energy drinks myself, but you might drink a load of energy drinks. And the more you fight it, the worse it becomes. So it becomes like you get to a point when you're fatigued that if you don't rest and recuperate, then you'll crash.
Yeah,
and it can be dangerous. So, like in my work is a safety critical environment, so the fatigue is quite important.
I wonder if you had this kind of dream before. Right?
A mucky dream.
I still remember the dream, right? It's
dream with happy ending.
Oh,
it'll involve something good. I know that, lad.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, you were telling us this one. I remember this one. He was told us this one a long time ago.
No, it's about if you feel like you're falling off a building, and before you hit the ground, you wake up.
Yeah, that's your body. It's a natural occurrence.
So what do you think that dream means then, Joe? What's the meaning of the dream?
It means I'm going downhill.
No, it means don't drink too much. Don't drink.
But you don't die. You don't die in the dream. You wake up before you hit the ground, though.
That means your body sense has a sense.
The bed, that's why.
No, Joe.
No, your body's trying to wake you up.
Wakes up in a puddle of his own piss.
No, you know what they say? They say if you're having a bad dream, if you think about something dying wise, you'll wake up.
You should wake up before you.
Yeah. Because like I've had bad dreams where like it sounds weird, but I've had nightmares where they just keep rolling into new nightmares. I'm like, fucking, how do I get off this bloody roundabout? You know what I mean? It was annoying. And then I dreamt that I fell into the water and I was starting to drown, and I woke up. That some of those dreams have been real.
Well, I don't get traumatized by some of the things that happen at my work, but once or twice a year I have a quite a specific dream, and they happen roughly about 6 to 9 months apart, I would say. So I'm fine in my day-to-day life, and then I'll have one of those nightmares where I'll relive those incidents, and then I'll be fine again for another 6 to 9 months, and then I'll have another dream. So these things are still in my subconscious, but I don't think about it really in my day-to-day. It doesn't bother me in my day-to-day. Definitely not traumatized.
I think one of my dreams has come from, it's because, when I used to do the cameras and lean out, reach over the top of the building. That's where it must be come from.
Right.
So it's in the back of the mind.
Do you suffer from vertigo? I assume you don't.
No, I don't. I'm not scared of height.
That's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, could be.
I think what I've been told, that dreams are your subconscious flushing. Sometimes it's your subconscious flushing.
Well, I don't necessarily. I mean, there is definitely something in the fact that the dream has meaning, but I think that people tend to overanalyze. So sometimes.
They say,
that must mean such and such. Well, not necessarily. I mean, it might have some meaning, but it might not be the meaning you think it is.
Yeah, it's like when people read their stars. And all that, this is going to happen to me because my stars. But
no, it's just that it's a psycho. What they call it, dream analysis is psychoanalysis. So it's about delving into your psyche, isn't it, to try and understand you as a person.
I think where my dream comes from, I can't put it to prove that, but I was 21. I was 21 floors high on the top of the roof, top right, and a block of flats. Well, offices block, 21 floors. And I was leaning over to loosen stuff and unplug stuff before I could bring the camera in. CCTV camera is. Me mate, I was harnessed up and everything, but I think that's where I might get the dream from. Is like, if I wasn't harnessed up, what if I fell over? Maybe that's where it's come from. I don't know. Weird.
Don't know. It's hard to say.
I think sometimes if you've got a guilty conscience too. Sometimes if you go to
Oh, mate,
bed,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not going to go into the detail, but I've had quite a few dreams involving a certain Korean lady. and I won't lie either. I've had. I don't really have many sexy dreams, but I've had every once in a blue moon, every once in a while.
I didn't know I had a waterbed. Why have I got a waterbed?
Yeah, not that. That's no, not one of that. Not a wet dream, just a sexy dream.
I'll tell you what, another dream I've had a long time ago.
But they're wish fulfillment dreams, some of them. So
I was just young, and somebody was putting hot water bottle. I had a dream like that. I was just young again, and
No worries, Bridget. Yeah,
can I, Bridget? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
I do.
Oh, bless you. You take care, Bridget, honey.
See you later.
What's it? And the company passes Joe and other links. Take care, Joe. I can't snore again.
Sleep well, Bridget. Cheers. Thanks for coming.
If
back to dreams.
If John's
Ted hasn't been in yet.
I just looked at my cat. Then I was just going to say, if John's out there listening, I hope Ruggy's all right. And I was just thinking, I was telling Barry before the live stream that my cat reacts that way if he's been chased by another cat or dog. He gets
chased or attacked. Chased.
That both. You know what I mean? Like, because they get really scared, so their heart rate goes up and they sweat. Believe it or not, they sweat. They salivate. They salivate a lot. That's what it is. Because they've got like a sense, like a scent in their mouth, and it makes them their saliva glands get overactive because when he gets that cat hasn't come back, Barry. That stray cat that used to come here and
get him all worked up.
Yeah, oh my God. And to the point where I couldn't even calm him down. When I went out there to grab him, he bit me and scratched me. And he was like, it was like he was having like a night terror type of thing, because people have night terrors do that too. They just wake up screaming and yelling, and you can't wake them up. You're like, hey, I'm here. It's me.
Yeah.
But my oldest boy used to have night terrors. But when I was ever sure what they were caused about. But he's grown out of them, thank goodness. But yeah, I think that might be what happened, because I don't think he just fell. Unless
what's the difference between a nightmare and a night terror? Then are they the same thing?
A night terror, yeah, there is a difference. A night terror, you can be awake. Yeah, a nightmare is while you're asleep, and a night terror is you can be awake. They can be looking at you. The person can be looking at you and screaming. It's not sleepwalking as per se. I'm not a medical person, so I'm not going to try to give medical advice, but I'm pretty sure we could ask Google to give us a better analysis of it, so we're not misinforming people. But
oh dear me.
I don't think I've ever had any night terrors. When I was a sort of 8 or 7 or 8, 9-year-old, I used to read a lot when I was a kid, especially in bed. And I remember I'd read like a scary book, and I'd get frightened. And I remember one particular book. I read a book about UFOs, and it was alien abductions. And I got so scared that I couldn't fall asleep, and I had to have my dad come into my bedroom and lie on the bed next to me so that I could fall asleep.
I know what you mean.
I was so frightened of the aliens coming to abduct me.
Here we go. There you go. So night terrors and nightmares are different and happen at different stages of sleep. During a night terror, you may talk and move about but are asleep. It's rare to remember having a night terror. Nightmares are bad dreams you wake up from and can remember. There you go. That's nhs.uk information. So,
fair enough.
That's not good. Good, people.
So Robbie, my oldest boy. That's my oldest boy's name, Robbie. He used to have night terrors. They called them night terrors, and his eyes were wide awake, but he was asleep. So he was,
So that must be terrifying for you to see then.
Oh, massive.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
Because I'm going. I love you, and he's pushing and slapping and punching me, and look, he's not. I thought he was just being a brat, but he wasn't. He was just having a night terror or something. And I go, what happened? He goes, what? When he eventually wakes up, he goes, what? Have you had a bad dream? He goes, no, don't remember nothing. So that's why they're really hard, because we had to get some help for him, because they were becoming quite frequent, and we need to. They just
sorry, Danny, I'm just reading the chat here. What do you mean spike period? What's period? I've never read that magazine before. Must be a naughty book. Sounds like
I was reading Parade Under the Covers. Yeah.
There must be a man's magazine. I've never ever looked at a period of Mayfair. Yes, Fiesta.
What do you mean a man's magazine? What, with naked men in it? Or
Mayfair and Fiesta.
When I was younger, but period.
Oh, Reader's Wives then. There you go. Reader's Wives.
Oh no, I don't watch that. I don't look at
Joe's been coy. What, you never had a stick flick?
In there.
You never had a stag book there. You never had a stick book.
Stick?
A stick book. Do you not call them a stick book?
What do you mean?
I think I used to, when I was a teenager, I think I was probably about 15, maybe 14, 15. I had about 3 wank mags.
That's for them.
And rather than hide them in my, rather than hide them under my my mattress or something, for some reason I put them in the drawer next to my computer. And one day my dad, he obviously knew where they were because he just walked in. He went, I wonder what's in here. And he started to pull the drawer open. I went, no, don't do that.
That's what we and your dad was looking at them.
Yeah, exactly. And then I thought, I'll have to get rid of those. And so I just threw them away.
We've all been there, man.
Kind of miss the old wank man, to be honest with you.
Hey, you know, what you on about Liam there? Just seeing that, Liam. Wouldn't it be good?
Well, that's true. That's true, Dodge. Yeah, that's true. Always find them in the bushes.
Yeah, well, I think we've told the story on the streams, haven't we? I did find one. Well, we did when we were kids. We did find one in the bushes, and we were all sat there, and we were like, "We should put this. We should hide this for later. Put it back in there." Yeah. Fucking idiots.
All those grown men know what it's all about, right?
Well, some of us are not grown up yet.
And I tell you one thing, if all you men out there in chat as well, I've never opened a dirty book or a dirty magazine before. That's probably because
why you a dirty booger then?
Let me show you my Monkey magazine.
I'm not.
Why you a dirty booger? You're a dirty booger then. Where do you learn?
They don't sell them in newsagents now.
You don't want a newsagents and the woman was looking at the till?
I did. The woman on the till, she was a coloured woman. I went and got her a magazine. She says,
she was a white coloured woman.
It was right. She was an Indian woman. Oh,
well, hang on. Before you went to the till, were you reading it? Just have a casual flick through. Yeah, that's all right. That was
I'll get a magazine.
Wank material.
She was even getting the pictures, right?
Had a whackable face.
She was looking at the pictures and stretching it out. Oh, I'm my cameras on.
What they say? What they say?
She's gone like this.
What are you saying? Home Alone.
Why do you want to read that for?
There was.
I think she was trying to chat you out quietly, Joe. Yeah. Why do you want this when you can have the real thing? Yeah. That's a bit frightening, isn't it? You go and fucking try and buy a wank mag. You just want to get in and out. Get it in and out as quickly as possible. Yeah. You go to till and the fucking woman's going, why do you want to buy that? What are you on that for?
I couldn't believe it, man. She said,
my mates and I, we've been cheeky.
I'm saving it for Friday night, love.
we were being cheeky. We sat there and we were waiting outside one of those adult establishments where they walk out with the brown paper bags, and we're yelling out, "That guy's got a porno mag!" And they quickly run away to their cars.
The hand tools.
Oh, that's blue.
Hand tools.
Blue light, the blue light.
Hey,
The blue light is getting to me. Yeah.
Liam, hand tools.
Joe
There's a
prefers hand tools. Hang on, what? Hey, you put that up your ring, it's gonna melt it.
Oh, you can't.
I don't know. A mate of mine. A mate of mine said, "I've got a porn video if you want to watch it." And I went, "Yeah, all right." I went around his house and he gave me this VHS cassette. And
you watched your world as well?
It took me like 3 days to wait for my parents to go out so I could like have a chance of watching it. And it was this. It was set on a beach or something, and it was just one bloke and two women. And I just couldn't believe how lucky that guy was. I was like, he's got two women. I didn't even know that was possible. What the fuck? So yeah, I was just shocked. I was like, he's got two girls. He's going at it with two women there. That's amazing. So yeah.
There's a two fires, can you remember? Walking along the beaches, looking at the beaches, do do do. Do 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 do. You that going back before me, you know, it's a song.
Walking down the beaches, looking at bitches.
That's one.
Okay.
Looking at beaches.
That's what I thought he said. Oh.
Beaches.
Well, why would you walk down beaches looking at beaches? He sounds. I still hear bitches. I'm sorry. So Joe, do you use flux with your soldering iron? Do you use flux or do you use
flux pen? I use a flux pen, son.
You always fluxing things up.
You're gonna
anyway. He's
flux.
Yeah, he's got a low melting point. Yeah, exactly.
So what powers your brain there? The Link's capacitor.
Oh no, a Link's capacitor. Oh, wait, I tell you what, I'll just fix this.
You need the 2.9 of alcohol per can to make the. When this baby hits, when Joe drinks Carling, you're going to see some serious shit.
Oh, I'm giving you some calls.
Hey Joe, hey Steve, how are you, man? Does anybody have a mobile breathalyzer? Just asking for a friend.
Well, son, I love his music. I was watching like in the.
Hey Joe, we're gonna get you an interlock system for this StreamYard. You got to blow on it under a certain limit. You don't come up too high. And interlocker.
He was not allowed. Lies first.
You gotta sit on your channel and eat alone. You're snoring your head off on the channel.
There you go. He knows who it was. The Stranglers.
Oh yeah,
Stranglers. Yeah,
that was one.
Walk along the beaches, looking at the beaches. Doom, doom, doom.
Is Joe drinking body spray?
He's drinking something, Steve. He's basically been drinking since yesterday.
No,
if Joe was in the,
we're off the Carlings now. We're off the Carlings and we're into Link's territory.
Steve knows what I drink. I'm not bothered what you call it.
Everyone knows what you drink.
We can't go back to that bad stuff because you've offended a few people last night.
No, you can drink the bad. You can drink at Carly's. You just got to stop at one Carly. You've got to stop at one Carly's because what it is, Joe, is that you're used to drinking a low strength beer, so you drink 4 or 5 of them. Right. And when you drink a mid strength, which would be a mid strength beer.
I don't know what level, right? And because my body changed, that's why I changed. You've got to stay at that level before you can go You know what I
Well,
mean?
no, you can drink one Carling's because one Carling's is double a Lynx. So if you drink
Exactly.
four Carlings, you drink 8 Lynx.
Exactly. And I had links on top of that before and after. So
You got just pace yourself, Joe. I know why, but you just need to look after yourself, okay?
Pace
That's
myself.
what I'm saying. Pace yourself. Just yeah. Don't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in all seriousness, just take it easy, man. Just
Yes, I bad last time,
you
man.
don't need to go at it hardcore. Just chill out.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy. I'm not.
yeah.
And again, I'm not telling you what to do.
Yeah, we're not
Enjoy
attacking
yourself.
you. Yeah. Just take it easy. That's all. Be careful.
I remember he was back for 2 days. We're puking up.
Well, I had a feeling you probably needed it, to be honest with you. Sometimes you just need to get these things out of your system, and then you're okay again, aren't you?
Well,
we all have a splurge.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, I feel a lot better. I don't know why. I feel
you sound like you're on the spirits there, Steve.
Yeah, you need Ricky. You need to do a live stream of Ricky and both of you get your fucking jackets on. Whee!
Barry,
feed on your own channel.
Barry, whatever you do, don't ask us get naked and wear a butcher's apron.
Why are you being your budgie smugglers?
Ricky did it.
I know Ricky did it. Yeah.
Remember on my live stream?
He was in my chat a couple of weeks ago, and everyone was going, "Let him up, let him up," and I went, "I don't really want to," and they went, "No, let him up," and I thought, I don't want to do this, so I posted the link, and he came up, but he was too far gone, so he just left again.
I was on there. I was there.
Oh, he was.
He was wasted, so he just
was wasted.
So he saved me and himself from a world of pain, basically.
At least he had his clothes on.
At least he had his clothes on, yeah.
He did.
But like I said, it's good to.
Well, if you look now, I've deleted most of my stuff now.
Do you? Why?
No, I have.
Did you delete last night's live?
I don't know.
Because you've upset a lot of people last night.
I'm not upset a lot of people.
Goes live, upsets everyone, deletes.
Well, I upset anybody.
No, that was no.
It wasn't that people were upset. Like they weren't upset.
It was because
of things you said. It's because you were wasted. So
I was wasted.
It doesn't make for a good live stream. If you're trashed, it's not a good live.
Yeah. You were hung up on that clothesline and you were spinning around at 100 miles an hour.
That's right.
60 sheets to the wind. 60 sheets to the wind.
Well, like Danny said, he had the whole duvet. Yeah.
The whole bedspread, yeah. The whole bedspread, yeah.
The entire bedspread was out.
If you don't drink beer,
but what it was is that you were jovious and having a good time, but you didn't realise that John was upset because of Ruggy. Ruggy was quite scared, and then Fred was trying to find out. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I said, "Oh, Ruggy, what's happening, Ruggy?"
Something funny. Now Steve's in the chat. I noticed on the news they showed a clip of them removing American bourbon off the shelf because of the tariffs coming in.
Oh, fucking evil!
Yeah, they were removing all American spirits off the shelf. Yeah. Like whiskey and bourbon. American spirits like bourbons, whiskeys, and Jim Beam and Kentucky stuff. Because it's going to cost them more money to sell it because they're going to have to add a surcharge on top. So they're not going to really make much money. Canada's been hit the hardest because I reckon Trump's trying to push to make Canada the 51st state.
Well, he calls him Governor Trudeau, doesn't he? So,
I know that's true.
That's right, Governor. So in other words, he wants to make it a 51st state. I'll bet you any money.
I've got to be off anybody's channel by 12 o'clock tonight. So I need to get sleep. My doctor's ringing us in the morning, I was pointing out.
9:25.
9:25.
Well, I don't know if anyone's going to go live. Crazy John was live last night. Oh, your mate might be live.
Oh, my mate?
Yeah.
No.
It's a Monday night, it's Tuesday night,
Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh, Will may be on.
Oh, Will be on, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll go live.
I
He starts
can't do it.
at
Teddy
10
might
o'clock,
go
though.
live.
He starts at 10.
Teddy might be live. Go on, Teddy's live.
I haven't seen Teddy live for a bit.
Teddy, I like Teddy. He's been on.
He was on.
Well, we're a bit upset with Teddy, but we won't get into it here.
No, we're not upset with this.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
Liam, what you on about?
But as we've often said, there's no loyalty on YouTube. None at all.
Liam, you bugger. You will be live at 12. No, I'm going to bed at 12.
Well, lucky you, mate. I'll be working.
Oh, what?
I'll be at work.
There you heard it for your own self, there, buddy. If you heard that. If I don't go to bed by 12 o'clock, Gemma's getting more rolling pin out.
There you go.
You don't want to feel it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
There's two policies in effect. Government liquor stores have instantly removed all US wines, beers, and liquors from their shelves. All night live and go to the doctors.
Oh. You know what? I feel something.
Independent liquor stores are selling the US product out and not reordering it. Yeah. There you go.
It's getting that dangerous, right? Everybody, it's getting that dangerous because the jobs, the way people are going, there's no law in Britain anymore. Freedom of speech. All right, we've got freedom of speech. Sorry for saying it. Where's the freedom of speech then in Britain?
What did you say? I can't catch that. What did you say?
There's no freedom of speech in England, which is true.
Yeah, right there, Steve. Shouldn't have to pay to have breathe air, because that's going to be the next thing. We can't breathe air because it's poisonous. You don't need to buy an aqualung and put it on your back. I'm waiting for it. I've said that for years. That'll be the next thing.
Right is
oxygen.
There's a price to fame and a price to freedom.
I'm waiting for it. But Steve's right though. Oh, okay, man. My body's seizing up all right. Lynx effect again.
Coming down the river. He's coming down the track.
Danny, not doing that for his
Too many links, and we're not coming back because he's rolling like a river. He's just rolling on.
Rolling.
Oh,
rolling. No one's disapproving. Keep them doggies moving. Right.
Right. Anyway,
I've had
that tune fixed up by now.
He's not doing it.
Ghostwriting.
He said he couldn't find the software.
He's got some of the originals, haven't you, Danny? Still got the originals. The very first one.
It's somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like because when you go through all these music ones, they I'm actually thinking about that now. I'm actually thinking about because you can get these AI ones. You can actually design instrumental music, so I can actually design my own music and have it playing background on my videos. But I just got to be careful I don't get a copyright. Yeah.
Especially if you're doing drone footage and you just need an audio track to whack on.
Yeah.
I should do a drone footage.
Well, see, yeah, that's right. See, so I don't know. I don't know if I can describe because obviously you're going to talk to AI, and I want to have like a Top Gun type of theme. You know, obviously you can't use Top Gun because you get absolutely
indeed Top Gun theme. You can do music inspired by Top Gun.
No,
I uploaded a drone video of my friend's one because obviously I'm editing his videos as well as my own now, which is really bad because I'm getting better at editing. Oh, he's got drones that'll blow you, like make your eyeballs flip around your head.
You know, Danny, there was a DJI store in Westfield Shopping Centre yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I said to my wife, "When do you want to go in and we'll have a look?" And she went, "No."
You're right there.
Because I had a drone instead of a watch.
By.
Yeah, she knew I'd get a drone instead of a watch.
He's got a Neo, which is an NEO, I think, or something. Anyway, I don't even know what it is. He's got a drone that goes like 160 kilometers an hour. What's that? Like 110 miles per hour, something. It's an FPV, mate. These things are fast. He puts goggles on, and
how long does the charge last? How long can he fly?
Batteries around about 6-7 minutes.
See, if I go out drone flying with a mate, I want the friend to be called Bobby, and then I can say, "Can you fly, Bobby?"
Bobby, why Bobby?
Sorry,
Grease fly, Bobby. Grease fly, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
If I'm going, you know what? When we go out flying, he goes Maverick. You got to call him Maverick. One's got to be called Maverick. What was it in Hot Shots? Iceman.
Oh, Christ, Christ.
That's another fucking funny show. That's a great show.
Remember that film?
1.6 kilometer to a mile. There you go. 1.6 kilometer to a mile.
Who was that again? Think her name.
See, that's fun. That's a good thing. Steve drives on the correct side. Oh, no, do they drive on the left side?
It must be right. It must be.
They're driving. They still driving. Yeah.
Cigarette team.
I get a feeling, Danny, this stream has gone the way of yesterday's.
I've got a feeling that you're going to put me off. I don't believe this.
No, I think we're going to probably wrap it up now. We've done two and a quarter hours.
It's 4 a.m. So that's why I wanted to give it that time, because then it gives me 6 hours before I got to be. Gives me 6 hours kip before I get up.
Exactly. You need some kips on.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm gonna go fly. I'm gonna go flying tomorrow. So yeah.
Can you fly, Danny?
I can fly, boy.
Right. Should we wrap it up then?
Oh, you could wait. I'll get me come up. I'm gonna wrap it up, Barry. And Danny, how are you then?
Yeah, I think it's about that.
People
are going for. They're going to have the dinners here, aren't they? It's dinner time now. So.
Well, it is. Poor Danny and all the people over there has got to get some head down and get some sleep.
That's right. Yeah, you probably could benefit from a kit. To be honest,
you look like Mr. Bean.
Have a couple of glasses of water, mate.
Yeah. Was it saying 40 hours? Have another vat of wine, dear. Anyway. Yeah.
And well, you are too drunk.
Yeah. There's too much butter on those trays.
On these trays. No, senor.
No, senor. You look a bit drowsy. I look a bit drowsy. Mr. Bean didn't look drowsy. He was just a clock.
He did in the church.
I'm not going to see that.
Right, I will wrap it up. So thanks to Danny for sharing the stream with me today. Thanks for coming up, Joe. Always good and a pleasure to talk with you, sir.
Thank you, buddy.
And yeah, thanks everyone in chat. Appreciate your support. And yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye for now. Cheers.
Love you.
Bye. Love you all. Take care.
Later.
See you later, Jen. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.